Hello, chat. Man, it has been rough. Hope you're having a good Thursday evening slash Friday morning. Um, yeah, the last stream we witnessed the end of Goddess Fall Part 2. Today, we have a lot of different pieces of content. What the main one being the epilogue. Like, what do we have in store for us? Shift up, please be gentle. Man, they have definitely put the fans, the players through the ringer in terms of the second part of Goddess Fall. And I wanted to start the stream off by catching up on some promotional videos that they've posted, but I've intentionally avoided because sometimes I feel they reveal a little too much. I feel I am chat, y'all know I am very susceptible, or not susceptible, but I consider everything a spoiler. I was watching the live stream, and I think some of the pieces they should have just kept it for us to discover in the video in the game itself. Can you imagine if they didn't reveal outright that the queen is a boss to fight? Drink. I'll drink. I'll drink. Here, you know Buddha, just for that. Oh wait, I'm blocking myself. I'm drinking. So we're gonna go through some of these videos, kind of reminisce of all the stuff that has happened. Let's start off with this one. This one is called, what is this called? The Many Nayutas. Let me make sure that the volume is good. Here we go. The story of our journey. Nayuta in the northern camp country. Oh. Nayuta's design is so good. And I think her story is so compelling. Also, you kind of not fully sure if she's that much of a good guy. She's kind of a gray character. And really silly. Greetings, Nayuta. This is meeting up with Snow White. Verily, it hath been a long time since we last met. Eat up, chumps! Come on, let's eat. This is the story of our journey. Replica 3. Nayuta in the wheat field. The weather is most agreeable, and all doth remain well. So it is, verily. Most pleasant, is it not, friend? I shall not forget the time I've spent in thy company. Who's she talking to? She's talking to nature. Whoosh. But now the time hath come for me to depart. Oh, this is the Scarecrow one. It's the story of our journey. Replica 4, Nayuta in the forest. This is the one where she helps a deer. Hold but a moment. Oh my god. Watching this afterward, maybe I should have watched this beforehand. It might have hit better. But now, guys, we have the context. All these replicas just die. The thing that was revealed, and I think Johan was the one that commented saying like I think she called Nayuta scum because of this. Like, it's her borderline inhumane treatment of her replicas. She has duplicated herself, and she downplays that these Nayuta replicas are like whole people with personalities. She's like, no, they're just mere replicas, but in the end, we find out that all these clones of hers have spread across the world, living their own lives, even developing like sometimes their own personalities and their own relationships with who they meet in the world. And she, at some point, to get like all her power back in order to fight the queen, she literally Thanos snaps all of her clones, all like it's like thousands of lives lost, thousands of memories. And as they're coming back to her, what she does is she filters through the memories that they have and she deletes the stuff that is not useful. Which is tragic because it's almost like these beings that have walked the earth for probably like decades, they're just completely erased. Like not even Nayuta knows that they've existed, but like to erase their memories, like keeping only like their skills that they've gained over the course of their journeys, it's like it's legitimately erasing them from existence. And now we're watching the backstories. Here. Look, she helped this deer. And now the deer like are friendly to her. That tickleth, that thou needst not thank me, 'tis but a trifle. This clone is like innocent. Oh, wouldst thou have me come with thee? Damn, this is probably one of the videos I should have watched before doing Goddess Fall. Though it unfolds as nature wills, the scene is truly wondrous. This is the story of our journey. Okay, maybe I should stop avoiding these videos. That establishes some interesting context to go into the story. They do cover it though. Wait a minute. What now playing? Oh, that's what else is there? Some of the stuff we have watched already. 2 weeks ago. Let me see. Liberalia full. Oh wait. Maybe I need to scroll back. Okay, let's watch this one.
Yet, as with all things, naught proceeds according to one's designs. I ponder, is it too soon or just in time? As ever, we may do naught but our best.
Oh.
Johann, must I really explain to you how huge a deal it is that we've captured a heretic alive?
Call the monk.
They should put these animations and in the game.
Suddenly, there are an awful lot of guests in Eden.
So this is the monk you kept running into when I wasn't around. The one who never dies or something?
Dost thou say that this which lies before me is truly?
Fix her. But
Dude.
only enough so she can't go on another
That's true.
rampage.
She
I have many questions
Do you
for
think
you.
that Nihilister's gone
Nihilister.
as well? Because she basically ran herself into the queen's body. Oh man, that is a character death. Wait, I scrolled too far. What else did we need to watch? I'm watching all the videos. What is this? Oh, that's a theme song. Nayuta full PV. Let's watch this one. I think they might have played some of this during the live stream.
Since the journey's inception, all that hath been bestowed upon me was but to witness the beginning and the end of fates entwined. I have long yearned.
Oh yeah,
for the
they
day to
have.
stand
Okay, so we're
before
kind
thee,
of. This was all in
great
during
hero. Surely,
the live stream.
this encounter is no less than destiny's design.
This one is a
At
recap.
last, the hour I have long desired is finally upon us. The time hath come for me to stand before the judgment of mine own karma.
That line right there. The time is stand judgment for her own karma. that heavily implies that she is guilty of negative stuff. I'm not gonna say atrocities. I don't think there's anything crazy that she's done. But she does feel resentful and not resentful, remorseful for the action she's done, or probably what she will do. In the events of Goddess Fall, we kind of see a little bit more of her the gray side of her character. Like, she's a good guy, or at least seemingly a good guy, but then she spoke with Mirror? That's weird. What is Nayuta's intentions? Does she have ulterior motives? Is she being manipulative? It's kind of gray. I kind of feel like this makes her a much more complex character than for her to just be a part of the good guys. And I think that's what kind of has fans on edge. Dozer. Hey, Chris. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, hold on. Daisy, say hello. There she is. Meet Daisy. She's my mod. But yeah, we are gonna cover the epilogue of Nikke, but I'm kind of catching up on a lot of stuff, like watching these promotional videos and doing Rebuild Eden. Like, there's a lot of Nikke content to cover tonight. But welcome in, welcome in. Glad you could catch a stream. But yeah. Oh, and it was really nice to. That's so cool. Well, it was nice to see you at AX Chibi, and also very awesome chat. We have a very awesome Cinderella cosplayer here. And the year before, I got to see. I was trying to think back. Did we run into each other at any other conventions, or has it been like exactly 1 year since we've seen each other? I also loved your Jane as well. So this is okay. Now it's coming back to me. These are all videos that were shown during the live stream. Are you caught up on the story, Chris Cypress? So your costume is so good. Ah, meow. I no, you. Our cosplays are good as well. We had a very nice, intimate Nikke gathering at AXG. Oh, you have a Doro too! I like it. Look at Nayuta being all badass. Aura. Oh. Oh, here. Say hello to Dozoro. Oh, look. Oh no, it switched over to Queso. I'm a Queso fan, by the way. Let's go back to, let's see, what else do we want to watch? Should we watch the ASMR? Wait, no, this is not even out yet. Oh, it comes out tomorrow? Damn, imagine watching an ASMR video on stream. I'm not caught up yet. I'm about to do my dailies while I listen to your stream. Hey. I appreciate you being here. Wait, hold on. Say hello, Dozoro. There he is. Hi. Hi. Alright, come back. Okay, bye. Alright, what's next on the thing to watch? Developer interview. I think that one's covered in the live stream. Try not to watch the stuff we've already seen. Wait, did we see this one already? Wait, Goddess Victory. Okay, this one's an interesting video. Go. This sounds like Naruto music. The Zoro said, "Nyo." I think they should pepper in some of these videos in the game itself.
I cast mine eyes unto the heavens. Mine eyes do endlessly behold that baleful light, which wandereth beyond the firmament. And ever do
Wait,
I
so what
envision
have
it,
you
whether in waking or in dream,
what have you caught up on,
the
Chris?
hour wherein that
Oh!
accursed light shall be snuffed out.
Okay, I remember
At long
this in the
last,
live
that
stream.
baleful light hath alighted upon the earth. There is neither refuge left to flee to, nor choice left to make. Yet if I may speak with reckless hope, may all that we have wrought not come to naught.
Now that's how you promote a character.
And may that baleful light be extinguished once and for all.
Oh, flashback. Well, wait, where's my head pad? Oh, it's not. Everyone's getting effed up.
Come
Wait,
forth,
why is my head pad not
revered
working?
goddesses of victory.
Did it show
The
up?
appointed hour is
Oh!
nigh. Now is the hour to wager all.
That was cool. Hold on. Let me go back. My head pad didn't work because I went to the program and there was a message that I had to click yes on, and now it should work. But then I realized I fixed it. So future head pads will work. What else did we want to see here? We saw that one. What is this one? Liberalio's promotional video.
Everything's so loud again. There was never this much noise when Mother was still here. It was all so very quiet back then. I need to put an end to this.
Yeah. Ever since they revealed Liberalio during the chapter stories, she was peppered in. Like, she didn't have that many scenes. Ooh. Yo, she hit us, chat.
I
We're
still
dead.
haven't regained much of my strength, which means I'm going to need the humans' help.
Ah. Okay. The more I watch these, the more I realize I've seen these already during the live stream. I do want to watch. What is this one? This one's a song. All right, let's watch this one. I know it looks like I'm stalling, but I've always wanted to see these videos.
Is all well with Eden?
You say that as it's getting blown up.
Verily, those who survived the recent defensive battle number 1,180. This may well become a war of attrition. Grievous losses shall we endure.
You, all of you, must survive until the very end.
You as well!
I think I'll come back.
Oh my god.
Well,
Watching this after the fact.
I'll
Ah!
get to see you again.
Haran! We ride at full speed. I'll give it my all.
Verily, the matter at hand doth bode ill.
Verily. Nayuta with the
Shall do
Kagebushi
whatsoever
Nujutsu.
needs to prevail.
I think my feedback. These are such great sequences.
I shall consign thine lives to flame.
I feel like Nikkei should find a way to incorporate these animations inside the game when they happen.
And all sins that shall arise therefrom, I shall bear.
Chat, should we get this skin? I got Red Hood's gotcha skin. Do we need to pay another $60? That's $120. That's crazy. You know what? That's well, we're paying for we're giving all our money to the small indie company. Shift Up. That's not true. They are not small. All right, this is part 2 of the Nayuta comic series. Replica 5, Nayuta in the vegetable field. I should have seen these before playing Goddess Fall. By dint of thine tireless labors, in the garden something big. The very thought of tasting which mine own hands will nurturing. Ah! Accursed raptures again! Whoever doth dare to spoil my garden shall perish by my blade. It's just me! Verily, long hath it been since we last met. Ah, fie! Enough of thy jest. Many pardons. I was saying, like, when I was playing Goddess Fall, like, wouldn't it be, like, sick if, like, all is said and done and we just watch Scarlet and Nayuta tend to a garden together? There is a scene. But I was talking about, like, after the fact, when everything is all peaceful. Like, but you know what, chat? Who are we kidding? It's never going to be peaceful in this game. It's very nice, but also so many coins. You right. Oh! What did... Oh. All her clones are eating? Wait, they stole from Scarlet? You lot. Enough of this. This is the story of our journey. Okay. Nayuta who trains. This is the one that, like, has a lot of martial prowess. Okay. Cartoonishly beat up the bear versus, like, killing it outright. Thud. Ah, a rare visitor. Pray, grant me a bout. Oh, she wants to fight herself? So this is the Nayuta that's, like, kind of aggressive. But the house has now grown so strong. Thy progress is most swift, most commendable. Come. I shall help thee rise. Okay. 2 Nayutas had a friendly fight. Oh, is this where Nayuta saves the mass-produced Nikkeis? How fare thee? Save them. Whoosh. Withdraw! Dang. Such firepower cannot prevail alone. Alas, can I not save them? Nay, we shall not perish here. I wager she shall appear. Ooh. Got him. Got him. He's cracked. He's cracked. Tentacles. This is so cool. Smash. This bodes ill. Long hath you waited. Verily I've arrived. Oh, fellow Nayuta, come to help him out. Nice. Avengers landing. I knew that would come. Well played. So long come I shall help thee. Story of our journey. Is there gonna be a part 3 to this? I kind of... Okay, last video chat, and then we're going to move on. We're going to watch A Dangerous Encounter with Liberaglio. So this is kind of similar to the Dorothy encounter. Where is that? It was this one right here. A Private Moment with Dorothy. This one is A Dangerous Encounter with Liberaglio. Ugh, started pouring into find shelter.
There you are, human.
Huh?
You shouldn't leave my side.
Huh? What? How'd you find me?
You make a lot of noise. It's dangerous for you to travel alone.
What?
Move over
does
and
she
let me
care?
sit.
Does she care? Fine. I knew it was gonna be fine. I like how they give you an illusion of choice.
I can tell you're afraid, human. Your heart's pounding loudly.
I know. Even I can hear it. Yeah, someone very dangerous sitting next to me.
I don't understand your distrust. We agreed to cooperate.
I
I've
saw
even
what you
saved
did on
once
top of
already.
Whaley. Wait, is this a scene during the chapter stories? Why did you say me anyway? I don't get it. I would say the second option. Nice.
I deemed it necessary. At the moment, we share a common enemy. To face them, I'm going to need your strength.
Yeah.
Now, do you get it?
Yeah.
Good.
You look exhausted.
That's because I'm weakened right now.
Barely.
It's quiet here. The only thing I hear is rain. We can take a brief rest. I guess I am a little tired. Sleepy, too.
Amanda, what are you looking at?
All this quiet only makes it worse.
I thought she wanted quiet, chat. How about you sleep for a while? I'll keep watch.
No. No sleeping. Now's not the time to let our guard down. Besides, I can only make sense of what I hear while I'm awake.
I guess I'm counting on you then.
Remember, you and I are on the same side now.
You remember
We should
that.
both
You're the more
conserve our
powerful one.
energy.
Is that why you
Yeah.
prefer to be quiet?
The less noise, the better. I can't stand loud things. It's strange, though. My time with those human imposters has been defined by loudness. But with you, everything around seems to grow tranquil.
It's probably just your imagine. Above Liberali's head. Oh my god, that was too fast for me to read. What's going on here? Did she save me with her body? Are you alright, Liberalia?
That's my line, human. Why did you suddenly shove me? Had I not intervened, you would have been crushed by debris.
Oh, okay. I'm being heroic around Liberalia. That's gotta earn some trust, right? Bond points. There was no time to talk it over.
Were you trying to save me? How pointless. I'm a heretic. A bit of falling rubble isn't going to hurt me.
Chat, you know that she appreciates it though. She doesn't understand the feeling. So this is what she's saying. I wasn't thinking.
And now I'm filthy thanks to you. This is very vexing.
Sorry.
You're a bizarre human. Trying to help a heretic without a second thought. Perhaps you're the only one who can change all this.
I am the protagonist. What was that?
Never mind. You don't
what was
seem
that?
injured, so we should move.
You're on top of me. You should move. Agreed. The range has stopped too.
Human.
What am I
Don't
zooming in
become
on?
a threat to
What am I
Mother.
zooming in on?
So long as you don't, I'll protect you. Stay just as you are. Never change, human. I'm glad the rain came when it did.
Cause she wanted to like chill with me under the rain. She wanted an excuse to sit next to me. I think Liberalia is a very interesting character. Very obviously she's been a part of the enemy faction, but like this kind of gray application to her character where her alignment is, you know, can we fully trust her? It seems like she actually personally wants things to kind of work out the way that we, the commander and the commando unit, want things to work out. Like even in the story, the commander says like, you know what, if the queen wants to talk, we'll talk. Like the fact that we'll even give the queen a chance to like, you know, make peace. All right, that was a very interesting. Well, I feel like if you're a Liberalia fan, you'd be eating good with this video. All right, that's enough of the videos. We need to get back into the game. We have, well, maybe not a whole ass story to cover, but we do have the epilogue. I do want to see the cutscenes of Rebuild Eden, so that's what we'll do. All right, switching back to Nikke right now. Nikke stream, and we gotta put the audio back on. All right, chat, we're here. So what are the things that we want to cover? I want to catch. So you know how Rebuild Eden has a bunch of cutscenes. I saw the first one, but then I skipped the rest because I wanted to kind of watch them all back to back. I was told that I probably should have seen some of them before part 2, but it's okay. Hey yo, Rogue. Oh, you mean Rouge? I was like, wait, who's Rogue? Yeah, Rouge got quite the skin. What happens if I pick this up?
Too much have I lost. Precious things. Far too many, indeed.
Oh, okay. I noticed that when the epilogue released, they dropped a bunch of these relics around the map.
Lily Weiss, how ere did this come to be?
Are they all just soundtracks? We'll pick up the rest later. Let's get to the my
Lily
bad.
Weiss,
Let's get to the mini game.
How ere did this come to be?
So, I wasn't playing the minigame daily, but over the weekend at AXGB, I was like grinding through it to catch up. And now we're caught up. So, hold on. Let's collect this. I forgot. Wait. I want to watch the story, so it's right. It's actually right here. Wait, where do I watch the cutscenes? Is it this? Oh yeah, it is. Minigame story. All right. So let's start from the beginning. Rebuild. Good grief. Cecil looks all around her. Everything's been smashed to pieces. Yeah. Fortunately, the core defense system is still functional, so we're able to protect the power grid and other critical infrastructure. However, Eden's sphere, along with most other facilities, have been completely destroyed. No matter how urgent the situation is, if we leave them in this state without repairs, we will face problems with our defense systems and the reactivation of Eden's sphere. That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna try to bring forth my inner Johan. Eden's population is at its highest since its establishment. He says population, but what? It went from 5 people to 8 people? But it's all hands on deck defending against the raptures. Pulling away anyone to help with repairs isn't in the cards. I figured as much. We're all well aware that the Queen is trying to annihilate us right now. Don't worry. Luckily for us, not all of the repair robots were destroyed. We rebuild a few precisely for situations like this. What do you mean? You'll see for yourself later. You should get back to the battlefield. In any case, things are way better than when Eden was first established. Everything is not as hopeless as it seems. Leave this to me and get back to leading the operation. I'm counting on you, Cecil. Got it. Johan leaves to take command. Now then, no one's in the way. Now that no one's in the way, she takes out her iPad. Let's get these repairs on the way, shall we? A paradise for the worthy. So, as she was repairing stuff, she came across a bunch of, like, surveillance footage of the past, and this is how we get, like, a window into, like, the history of Eden. Click, clack, clack. Cecil types away at the keyboard on the main computer. Okay, repair progress is at... Click. Not bad. The basic infrastructure should be running fine now. As for the video recordings from each area, a warning message appears on the screen. I can't access any of them. Cecil taps at the main computer's keyboard. No issues with the black box. Looks like the system became inaccessible during the restoration process. Still, I want to make sure a file pops up on the screen. The only thing I can see now is only this footage. Oh, she has her alert face. Cecil plays the video. Loading. Beginning playback. Alright, come on in. This is the main laboratory that will serve as the foundation of our operations. Dorothy and Johan follow Cecil's lead as they enter into the laboratory. This is better than I anticipated. Absolutely, it's lovely. It came together faster than I expected. This is going to be the framework for everything after all. Given how long this laboratory has been abandoned on the surface, I thought everything inside would be ruined. But surprisingly, there are many things we could salvage. Is that so? Yes, the main power source is big and in surprisingly good shape. Fixing a few broken cords and replacing some lost components should be enough to get it up and running again. The building itself is in good condition as well. Excellent news all around. Nicely done, Cecil. Dorothy praised Cecil. You both did a great job hunting all the parts I needed too. Sure. Don't mention it. I'm impressed that you are aware of a place like this. Was it something you picked up back in your days with the Goddess Squad? Dorothy doesn't like hearing that. I've already told you to be mindful about bringing that up. Oh, sorry about that. So, does what you know about this place come from your past experiences? Does it even matter? What matters is that this place will be the place where we start all over again. True. Dorothy slowly turns around, taking in the base around her. At long last, we can finally begin. Finally, as she says as she flashes us a smile. The foundation has been laid to create a new Nikke squad that will uphold their legacy. The legacy of the Goddess Squad. And with that, the cornerstone of a new paradise which this squad will protect has been established. Damn. Thinking about the fact that that paradise has been smashed up. A new Nikke squad, new weapons, new paradise. The tainted history of hypocrisy shall be rewritten. And a new story will begin. And this is where it all begins. It's still a bit of a gamble. We don't know when or where we'll find Nikkes capable of wielding weapons we've created. Even if we do, there's no way to know if they'll be on the same page as us. Still, we finally reached the starting line. That's right. What about you, Johan? Do you like this place? Johan carefully examines the surroundings. Johan? What's the name of this place? Huh? What should we call this place? It seems you're not asking about the purpose of this place. You really just are asking for its name. Well, let me think. Dorothy, you're the one who proposed building this place. So it's only fitting for you to come up with a name. Do you have anything in mind? Eden. she knew right away. Eden. In this place where no one will be exploited for their weakness, and no one will be sacrificed for their strength, it will be a true paradise. Only those who have the power to survive on their own will gather here, living to uphold what they consider just. So, this will be a paradise reserved for those who are worthy. We shall call this place Eden. End of playback. Alright. Oh my god. So, here's the plan. We're gonna watch all these cutscenes because these were meant to be seen before the epilogue. We're gonna watch the epilogue, and then we're gonna see if there's any more cutscenes for Eden afterwards. The sorceress who walks with death. Loading. Beginning playback. Whoosh! Haran mightily swings around a scythe. Is this where they recruit Inherit? Looks like you've gotten the hang of it. Indeed. So you're saying that the scythe and... So all the weapons, were they provided by Eden to the Inherit squad? Huh. It took some getting used to, but I think I'm there. You adapted faster than I thought. I didn't think wielding a weapon capable of causing corrosion would be easy. Even though I'm immune to the powder, I was worried if I used too much, I might start to corrode too. No! Damn, chat. That just brings back that scene. But the more I used it, the more natural it felt. Ah! This feather ball is starting to grow on me too. So Eden gave her the crows as well? I'm glad you've adapted well. Actually, I'm still a bit bewildered. When I took your test that day, I thought I was going to die without even getting the chance to do anything. So Dorothy tested Haran, like, as an initiation. Hey, Kashima. How you doing? I can't believe I'm still alive. You have every right to be proud of yourself. We've had innumerable Nikkes undergo this test, and you're the first to pass and enter this place. So they had a bunch of Nikkes do the test? Did Dorothy kill him? I see. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life wandering aimlessly with a half-broken core until the day I die. So was she just wandering the surface? Long time no chat. I know, it's been a minute. How you doing? To have been given a second chance at life is thrilling indeed. Now that you mention it, your core is damaged? Yes. How did that come about? It's pretty much the same old story. An ordinary Nikke who once admired the goddesses of victory. Traveling up to the surface, blinded by the noble cause of reclaiming it, I burned my life away in battle and damaged my core. Losing my mind slightly, but goodish overall. Well, I hope you don't lose your mind completely. But that's also at the same time, that's kind of the situation that we're all facing right now. To some degree. But I hope you're doing well. When my so-called comrades found out, they used me as bait for the raptors and ran away. Damn! Haran backstory. It's all sad stories everywhere. Also got Nayuta Liberalia. Let's go, Pog! Yeah, Nayuta came home very easily. Liberalia came home after the third 10 pull. So, unlike the previous anniversaries, this one was very kind to me. So I'm glad. I think we need them as WID units for sure. Oh, yo. I think both Johan and Dorothy have like probably like a mutual understanding of what it's like to be betrayed. Now you two came home fast for me too. They're probably like 150 pulls. Damn, that's the whole. That's a lot. It's a common occurrence. You've never thought about seeking revenge? Of course I have. At first my mind was consumed purely by the instinct to survive, just so I could demand an explanation from my so-called comrades. That thought was what kept me going and helped me stay alive. However, when I finally found them, they had become bait themselves and were completely wiped out. Oh, they all died. I'm still not caught up in the story, so I didn't read the event. Okay. Well, what I'm doing right now is like... So you have the main story, which, by the way, definitely should catch up soon. Oh boy. But I'm watching the... I'm catching up with the side cutscenes that are linked to the minigame. I saved that for last. And then we're gonna watch the epilogue once we get to that. They were holding nothing but their radios, clenched tightly in their hands, the same ones that had sent countless distress calls to the Ark. It was then that I finally realized, regardless of who we were, all of us had been abandoned. Damn. The minigame is very addicting. Yeah, I grinded through it during AX Chibi. We weren't the goddesses of victory. We were simply lambs being sent to the slaughter. And the Ark, they were the cause of everything. Look at, she has her angry face on. See, Dorothy has a kinship with her already because she too hates the Ark with a passion. I grinded it on Tuesday and didn't realize 2 hours passed by. Yeah. It's a good sim. When they showed it during the promotional stream, I was like, oh damn, that thing looks like it's gonna be fun. You know, it's kind of like it taps into your dopamine of like making progress, building up a base. I thought I was doomed to die. I didn't expect to enjoy this kind of luxury. And you look stunning too, by the way. Don't think of it as a luxury. Remember what I told you? Nothing in this place comes without a price. Dorothy is right. We'll mend you and give you the equipment you need, but in exchange you have to dedicate yourself entirely to Eden's cause. Very well. In exchange, the strong will never have to sacrifice themselves for the weak, and no one will exist merely to be sacrificed. Yeah, Johan does not like the Ark either. I wonder if we're gonna find out more about, like, you know, what's his backstory. Everyone here fights for Eden with everything they got, pure and simple. Alright. Fine by me. End of playback. A long-starved bird. Is this when Isabel joins? Let's see. Loading. Beginning playback. What in the world is going on? No matter how many times I check, there's nothing wrong with the weapons. Forget about aerial maneuvers. You can't even get off the ground. Damn. Down, Dorothy's not happy. So, all their equipment was basically provided by Eden. Isabel's like unamused. What a letdown. Even if you have no prior experience in aerial combat, this is just pathetic. Damn, Dorothy, calm down. I can't believe you passed my test. Where's that fire inside you that you used to have? Is this really the best you can do? Anyways, what's the point? I'm just wasting my breath. Next time, you better show more skills than this. This has nothing to do with whether or not you pass the test. The paradise has no place for those who aren't worthy. Dorothy leaves. Isabel didn't even say anything. What's gotten into you? What? You're not taking this training seriously. I don't see any drive in you, nor any joy in the life you fought so hard to survive. Do you want to die? Is that it? Is that how it seems? Yes. Maybe I do. They're playing the sad piano music, chat. What's... Damn, is Isabel's backstory sad too? Why? I just don't see the point in trying so hard to live. Damn, dude. Damn. You believe life has no meaning. Love is essential to live. Love? Yes, living for something you care about. That is what I live for. Back then, yeah, I loved the Ark, even though it never knew I existed. And I loved my hometown. I loved the people I grew up with. The comrades who once spoke of reclaiming the surface and defeating the raptors together. The countless humans from the Ark who saw us off as we set out for the second surface reclamation war. So was she was a part of the surface reclamation war. I loved all of them with all my heart. But when we lost the war, they told us there was no place to house our battered forces, then packed us onto the surface elevator and sent us back up. You know what? Fuck the Ark, dude! Jeez! I did everything I could to contact the Ark and save my dying comrades, but they never responded. Oh, she mad. They ridiculed our attempts at communication, accusing us of being Rapture spies. When I watched my comrades curse the Ark with their final breaths, I finally realized that the love I had felt has always been unreciprocated. No! Isabel just wants somebody to love and to love her back. I should have watched this before part 2. What was I thinking? I had given everything in the name of love, and this was the outcome. Once I realized that all that was left was rage, my life felt hollow. Everything I used to love and care for had lost all meaning. I had loved and devoted myself wantonly, but at least my feelings were genuine. Then tell me, why did you survive? What? Dorothy's tests aren't easy. If you went through the same tests as I did, then they must have been so brutal that no one would think we were fighting the same Nikke. You probably faced death more times than you can count. And yet you passed the test. What I'm saying is that you survived because you wanted to love again, didn't you? Damn. A scene where Haran is giving Isabel pep talk? I never thought I would see it. That's why you endured such torment and survived. It makes me wonder, what exactly is Dorothy doing in these tests? Is she just pummeling these Nikkes? What if you look for it again? For something to love? After all, we've been blessed with the gift of long life. Look for something to love again? Will I ever find it? She did. She found it in the commander. If you can't find anything to love in all that time and it starts eating away at you until you start wishing for death, when that happens, I'll end your suffering. Isabel stares intently at Haran. Haran returns her gaze. Do you really mean that? Yes, because I know how painful it is to live a meaningless life. Alright. We'll do as you say. A wise decision. I'm Isabel. What's your name? Name's Haran. Looking forward to working with you. To become someone capable of loving again. Was Dorothy eavesdropping this entire time? Dorothy, you are capable of loving! Come on! That's impossible, right? Oh my god, she is so damaged. End of playback. Intertwined. Loading. Beginning playback. Incoming from the front. Yeah! Haran swings her scythe. On the right. I'll cover you. Damn it, our back's exposed. Dorothy pivots and aims at the Rapture standing behind her. Boom. Clear. Test complete. Ending simulation. Phew. Can you imagine, like, just having a facility where you can train in a simulation? Chat, in our lifetime, do you think we're gonna have the Sword Art Online, the simulations that we see in video games and anime? I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Like, VR is like kinda a minor step in the right direction. I mean, I am fascinated. Like, I'm a VR enjoyer, but I am awaiting the real thing, the real like simulation. I feel like there's people who are hesitant to like come up with like a way to plug your brain into like a machine. I don't share that hesitation. I don't want to be the person to test it, but I'm all for like a real metaverse, a real virtual reality, where we could do like cool shit like the Matrix. Phew. It sure can be pretty challenging to respond quickly when unexpected variables arise. If it hadn't been for Dorothy, things could have been even worse. What was that back there? Deep dive. Dorothy? Isabel, you had tunnel vision. The one on long-range duty should have covered as much ground as possible. You had a bird's eye view, but you missed too many things. Back in the day, even with a short flight time, the long-range units would clear the field fast, so the close and mid-range units didn't have to worry at all. Damn, she's talking about back then when she was a part of the Goddess Squad. Meanwhile, you moved like a snail up there. Nice to see. Same with you, Haran. If you're in charge of melee combat, shouldn't you be the one spotting the enemies and reacting before I do? In the past, the others would just charge in and take out the enemy without me having to say a word. That was... She's comparing Haran to Scarlet. That's a bit unfair. Shouldn't both of you be able to instinctively react without needing to be told? If you don't make any progress, how are we supposed to defeat high-level raptors on the surface? Dorothy. Who exactly are you fighting alongside? Huh? The variables we introduced in today's simulation were intended to teach everyone how to work together and how to react and adapt to sudden changes. While it wasn't perfect, I'd say we achieved that goal. You, on the other hand, keep bringing up the past. Are the squad mates you think you're fighting alongside right now really Haran and Isabel? Damn, dude. Called out. Well... Don't be silly, Johan. If not us, who else could it be? She's saying that with her innocent, sparkly face. Haran? Dorothy is right. Our current performance isn't cutting it. We need to become stronger than anyone else in the Ark. We've got to work harder. That's right. I'll fly higher and faster. That way I can respond more quickly, just as Dorothy mentioned. Isabel. Alright. Let's keep at it and practice more. Damn, dude. Ugh. The fact that I know what happens later. Oh, pain. Maybe watching this after the fact isn't so bad. I might be watching this out of sequence, but we're viewing everything in context. Johan, we want to keep training on our own. Will that be a problem? Suit yourself. Johan leaves the simulation room. He's like, dude, if you're not gonna listen to me, then I'm out of here. All right, let's get some more. Dude, did it? Damn, dude. Johan, the commander, who he came in and basically defended Haran and Isabel, and he got dismissed by Haran. That's crazy. Okay, should we incorporate some variables this time as well? Why are you speaking up for me? You both must realize that my demands are unreasonable. Well, we're squad mates, aren't we? She says with a smile. Dorothy's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? That's right. Whatever it is, we're in this together. Sure, those in Eden all have their own personal preferences, but we're all fighting alongside each other to survive on the surface. So that makes us comrade. But damn, dude. You would think that her relationship with Inherit would, like, I don't know, help her reconcile some of her traumas. But she is so stubborn. She was even called out by Red Hood directly. And she still holds this, like, this final goal of, I don't know, just showing up the Ark. I just realized what music is playing in the background. Oh my god, this is the Overzone theme! Oh, Dorothy. Man. She is so stubborn. She has had so many instances throughout her storyline where she could have turned it around and maybe not hold this insane grudge against the Ark. But it perpetrated all the way up until the recent summer event, where she is now is starting to have a budding relationship with Rappy. She just can't let go of Pine. It's Pina, right? I always forget how to pronounce it. So, if we're not meeting your expectations, we should strive to do so. If this will make us trustworthy squad mates, then so be it. We need to have complete faith in each other's abilities and rely on each other to truly fight together. Don't you agree? You're right. Alright then, let's try this again. Isabel, you operate the panel. Got it! I'll get into position. Haran, Isabel. Is she gonna apologize? What's wrong? Thank you for understanding. Don't mention it. Never thought I'd hear you say that. Isabel and Haran both leave. A new squad. Yeah. The past is gone. I can't go back to those days, and yet I keep holding on to it like a fool. This is where she should have a breakthrough, but chat, we know she doesn't. She even left Inherit to go to the Ark to fulfill her objective. I should focus on the present. This squad must succeed. Dorothy clenches her fist. Until I achieve what I want. End the playback. How far are we? A cowardly shield. We get to see Noah. Loading. Beginning playback. Whew. In Eden, Noah sits at the end of a quiet hallway. My oh my, that was a heavy sigh. Haran? What are you doing here? Are you still bothered by Johan scolding you during training? Of course I am! He was really harsh. You're too slow at pulling out your shield. If you hesitate like that, all your allies behind you will die. Why do you hate being alone? We don't have time to babysit you on the battlefield. Oh, that's Johan's really mad face. Don't just stand there, move! You need to work on that timid personality of yours. This implies that the current state of Noah actually passed Dorothy's test. Damn, Johan. So, again, thinking back to when Noah sacrificed herself. And the way that Johan behaved. Anyways, he wants me to work on my timid personality, but I don't know how. And the fact that he's my commander is terrifying. Huh? What's so terrifying about him? Well, everything. Is he more terrifying than Eden's test? Not to that extent. Then what are you so afraid of? Back when you took the test, you were brimming with confidence. I was braver then because I didn't want to die. Does Dorothy kill Nikkei's for the sake of this test? Surely she doesn't. I just wanted to stay alive no matter what. Whatever the reason, you made it, didn't you? Why is Horan like the big sister of Inherit? That's correct. I guess so. But now that I've made it, I keep thinking about who I really am. I'm not sure I should even be handling such insane weapons. Everyone said I couldn't make it. That's why they left me behind. Oh, her trauma too. I could end up being abandoned during this mission this time too. Everyone has been abandoned, chat. This is a squad full of abandonment issues. Is that good? Sorry for bothering you. I'll find a way to fix this personality of mine somehow. Noah. Yes? I was the one who put you to the test and passed you. If you don't trust yourself, then trust my judgment. Damn! That's a Kamina line. Kamina from Gurren Lagann. He says, if you don't believe in you, then believe me who believes in you. You're here because of me. Your judgment? That's right. Trust my judgment and don't feel intimidated anymore. Don't let yourself get too down. I don't like being this way either, but I can't shake these feelings of intimidation. Then pretend to be arrogant. Oh my gosh! Horan, you planted the seed in Noah, and now present day Noah is just like a little jerk. My dailies are done. I must be on my way. Have a nice rest of the stream. All right, Chris. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope you have a good night and hope to catch you on the next stream. And I hope to catch your streams too. Whenever I can. Then pretend to be arrogant. Arrogant. Picture an arrogant, confident version of yourself standing before your timid self, acting as a shield. Horan was the one who did this? Aww. Horan is definitely the big sister of Inherit. Why is she so kind? Oh my gosh, we needed more Horan scenes during the main story. I can't believe I've seen this after the fact. I should have did this first! Hold your head high and laugh arrogantly so you don't feel intimidated in front of others. What a crazy ass backstory for Noah and the way she is. It was all Haran's doing. Laugh arrogantly? What do you mean? Give me a laugh. You want me to laugh? Now that just sounds silly. Imagine you're lording above everyone else and let out a mighty guffaw. That's more like it. Now try a mocking laugh. Tee hee. She has her. Okay. Not like that. Hee hee. Be more sarcastic. There it is. Her signature face. Okay, not bad. Look at her. I like how whenever she puts on this expression, like she's so innocent. Man, oh, I like Haran. Now remember that laugh. When you do it, hold your head high and stand tall. She's kind of short, but okay. Don't let anyone else take advantage of your weaknesses. Present yourself as a person of strength. Hold on. I'm reaching for something. Okay. I have some Pocky that I wanted to eat. This Pocky is fully melted. Okay, maybe not this one. Or actually, wait a minute. No, I'll eat that later. That's gonna be too messy for stream. Present yourself as a person of strength. As a person of strength. Believe that the shield you wield is the strongest shield on the surface. Just act as high and mighty as possible. If you believe this in your heart and act accordingly, then everyone else will follow suit and believe it as well. The strongest shield on the surface. You get it now? Yeah, I got it. I think I know what to do. Excellent. I have a hole in my sock, chat. The next day... Did you see that? Did you all see that? My shield blocked everything in today's mission. Pfft, you guys freaked out over nothing. What would you have done if it weren't for me? The strongest shield on the surface. She does it like it. She's doing the pff face. Isabel's face. Haran. She does not like what just happened. What did you do? What? Noah, she was so well behaved before. Dang, Isabel preferred the previous version. She was so well behaved before. But now, Isabel, what are you mumbling about? Haha, you look like a complete dork. She seems so arrogant. Maybe. But at least she's got a backbone now, unlike before. That's true. But at what cost? Hee, then what's the problem? Innocent face. And a playback. Inheritors of the great cause. I have a hole in my sock. And so, you know what I do, chat, when I have a hole in my sock? Because holes in my sock bug the shit out of me. I put my fingers, 2 fingers, into the hole, and I just rip it open until my sock is just like torn into, and then I throw it away. It's one of the most annoying things in life, is a hole in your sock. It's at the bottom of my, my foot, obviously where the most friction is. That reminds me, I need to buy more socks, because I have lost many a sock to holes. But anyways, inheritors of the great cause. This solemn cello music, damn, dude. Loading, beginning playback. 5 Tyrant class Raptors down. Mission complete, Cecil. Look, he's smiling. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Johan's smiling? Is that allowed? Save it in my Nikkei folder full of screenshots. Got it. Ending simulation. How trustworthy are these simulations supposed to even be, though? Look, even Cecil has a smile. I like how both the 2 very subtle deadpan characters, when they smile, they give them the tiniest hint of a smile. I think it suits them well. Because obviously these 2 wouldn't ever really grin, right? For me though, I feel like, given what's happened during the Eden story, I feel like Cecil should have had a bit more of a emotional reaction to it. Makes me wonder what happened to you that has rendered you to be so emotionless. Nice job, everyone. Haha, it's over. Phew, it's finally over. Good job, all of you. Dorothy approves. Hehe, we were really in sync today. I'm excited to see the results. How'd they do, Cecil? They all barely got a scratch on them, and the completion time is not bad. Actually, I'd say they did pretty well. Hey, Bad, how's it going? I'm catching up! So just so you're aware, I'm catching up on the Eden cutscenes because I completely skipped them all, so I can watch them all at once at the end. And then after this, I'm gonna go watch the epilogue. So I haven't seen the epilogue yet. But I will say I feel like I should have watched a few of these in between part 1 and part 2. Like I feel like that extra context would have made some scenes hit even harder. Not that they didn't hit hard, but you know what I mean. Based on the standards of other the mini game cutscenes hit hard. They are so, oh my god, this is their backstory. And it's crazy to see and hear about the experience of Haran, Isabel, and Noah. Which means I feel like if I had known that, so I kind of regret it. I feel like if I'd known that, going into part 2 would have hit even harder. But watching these after the fact though, oh man, it really tugs at your heart. Based on the standards of other elite squads I've observed in the Ark before I escaped, I doubt any of them could achieve these results. This level of performance has already surpassed our initial expectations. Dorothy is so surprised. Seriously? It's the same as your practical combat test. I think you're pretty much ready to take on elite level raptors. Wow, did those words really come out of Cecil's mouth? I feel like I experienced the story way different. Way different than how I'm experiencing it? Teehee. Teehee, at this rate, we might just reclaim the surface. Don't go patting yourself on the back just because of test results. No spoiler, I feel like I experienced the story way different. Yeah, I enjoy it better now. When you say the story, are you talking about Nikkei in general, or are you talking about the story revolving around the 3rd anniversary? Don't go patting yourself on the back. No one knows how you'll do in a real battle. Have they not put him on the surface yet? I mean, I was just saying. Come on, let us enjoy ourselves just for today. It's a happy occasion. Today, we've demonstrated our potential and how well we can work together. That's right. Lighten up, Commander. Yeah, we even set a new record. Shouldn't we at least have a little party? Shock face. No party. Now let's get something to eat. Cecil? What a party pooper. What's so special about that? It's just the same can of food that we always have. Even if you want to eat something else, you'll need to wait until the fruits we planted have fully matured. Still, canned food tastes better than Splendimin, doesn't it? They're eating actual food. Calling it a night for me. Have a good stream. I will. Thank you, Kashima, for stopping by. I hope you find some sanity as we head towards the weekend. And I hope to catch you later. But I'm so sick and tired of eating this all the time. Don't be so picky with your food. Fine. How about we spice things up by preparing the canned food in a different way? By throwing it in the microwave. Maybe boil it in a pot or something? What kind of suggestion is that? Just thinking about it makes me feel sick. Don't be like that. Come on, let's have a party and enjoy the good mood. How about we enjoy the food we brought back from our last expedition? Then, let's check what we have in the supply storage. Dorothy, ... They're improving faster than I expected. I can't believe we're already seeing such a result. We actually pulled it off. A squad worthy of carrying on the legacy. Dorothy lifts her head and looks toward her new squad mates. The scene before her is one of jubilation and at an unexpected achievement. I thought it was a gamble, but we actually pulled it off. We really did it. Even though the atmosphere is one of peace, strangely, I feel empty. Bro, she can't let go of the past. Because it's obvious that she's trying to create a squad to replace her old one. The one that she misses dearly. And even after this achievement, she still feels empty. Our girl, chat, our girl is so broken. Ah, Dorothy walks out, leaving her other squad mates to celebrate without her. End of playback. So Cecil and Johan observed. All right. One last cutscene. Oh no, what am I saying? Angel outside the circle. Play. Loading. Beginning playback. This background is, we saw it on the map. They have like an actual little arboretum. Dorothy ventures out into the center of the sun-dappled garden. It's cold. Then put on a jacket. I don't think there's anything wrong with the temperature system. Should I increase the temperature? Cecil? You didn't see her come up? Dude, Dorothy, your senses. I thought you were supposed to be like a badass. Would you like me to increase the indoor temperature for you a little? No, it's fine. What are you doing here anyway? What about the party? Everyone's excitedly getting ready, but it looks like there's not much I can contribute at this point. I see. Congratulations, Dorothy. Huh? We may not have achieved any real results yet, but we've effectively accomplished what you spoke of when Eden was established. To gather those who escaped the Ark and form a new squad with our own hands, one that carries on the legacy of the Goddess Squad. What felt like a gamble has almost become a reality. You're right, she says with a solemn face. To be honest, I didn't expect this plan to actually come to fruition. Back then, they wanted to use my brain for a project to develop an AI that modeled after a human mind. AI that modeled after the human mind. One that would serve as a counter to Aniq. What? Really? If you hadn't helped me escape the Ark... Dorothy is the reason why Cecil's here? Ooh, we're getting backstory on everyone! I was wondering, like, what Cecil's backstory would be. If you hadn't helped me escape the Ark, I probably wouldn't have agreed to join you. I thought it was an overly unrealistic gamble. And yet, despite your misgivings, you're still hanging in there. You saved my life, after all. It's the least I can do. They were gonna just cut her brain out and put it inside that AI machine? Ah, hell yeah. I'm glad. Cecil doesn't deserve... The Ark doesn't deserve anyone in Eden. The Ark doesn't deserve anything, actually. Why are we saving the Ark again? I also got to study the Grimm's model. Weapons that now exist only in hidden records. The idea of getting to craft similarly powerful weapons was exciting. We've also achieved positive results much more quickly than I ever thought possible, which makes me really happy. Glad to hear it. You don't look happy. Oh. Huh? I thought you'd be more excited than anyone to see Eden progress. But you don't seem all that happy about it. That's not true. Don't lie, Dorothy. Of course I'm happy. I just don't broadcast it to the world like everyone else. How much longer are you going to stand outside the circle? They're playing the Overzone music again! They can't keep doing to us! Can't keep doing this to us, chat! Oh, why does it cut so deep? This automatically brings me back 3 years ago. 2.5 years ago, because it happened about, like, summertime of the first year. Oh my god, Cosmonaut doesn't miss. Actually, chat, just to call it out, there are multiple artists that work on the music for Nikkei. Cosmonaut is like basically like the main guy. But if you actually look at Spotify, they accredit many different names. So, you know, I don't want to always give credit to Cosmonaut, even though I'm pretty sure he's like the backbone of the music. But, you know, there are other musicians involved, or composers. How much longer are you going to stand outside the circle? She did not. Oh, she put her on the spot. How much longer are you going to watch everything from a distance? What are you... From rescuing me from the pursuers in the Ark, to proposing that we build a dream home, to rescuing Johann. She rescued Cecil first? That kind of makes sense. It's almost like, you know, the cybernetic parts of Johann? I'm pretty sure it was Cecil that put them on him. Testing Haran and Isabel, and accepting Noah. Up until now, you just think of everything as part of the journey towards your goal. Damn, Cecil reads Dorothy like a book. You've never actually considered us your comrades, have you? Oh, damn! That's a deep cut right there. You've been judging me and making assumptions about me. Could you please stop? When have I... Your only comrades were those girls from the past. As for us, we're nothing more than a means to an end. Damn, Cecil. Damn, Dorothy. You're called out right now. She put you on the spot. What are you going to say? Isn't that right? What is it you really want to say? Try to feel like you belong. Get along with your squad mates. Is that what you're getting at? Lecturing me about like some kind of expert? No, not at all. I just genuinely want to know. She is a scientist. In Eden, the decisions of others should not be interfered with, as long as they don't harm its interests. Isn't that the rule? So regardless of what you choose, I don't want to force my opinions upon you. Don't you think it's even worse that you know the rule, yet you're still asking me such questions? You're right. I definitely crossed the line this time. I apologize if I offended you. Whatever. You can go now. Dad, Dorothy's pissed. I want to be alone. Alright. Still, I hope you'll come to the party. She says with a sad face. Everyone seems to be waiting for you. We'll see. Cecil leaves. You want me to step inside the circle? There's no way I can do that. Dorothy gazes at the sky beyond the ceiling. It was the very same blue sky she had once gazed upon that distant day long ago. Because I still have so much unresolved feelings. Then resolve them already! And I miss it. Up until now, I have yet to cross that thin line that I drew from back then. Damn, dude, chat. This is heavy. Bearing fruit. Loading. Beginning playback. Wowee! Wow. They're playing hopeful music, knowing we know full well what happens. Oh my god. Don't try to manipulate me with the happy music and shift up. Woohoo! Johan's like, huh? Noah gestures towards the apple sitting on the table. We actually grew this? Huh? Noah, you literally saw me pluck it. I know that! I'm just saying, the fact that we grew this thing is really fascinating. You're right, although technically I was the one who grew it. Cecil. So when can we eat it? I suppose we can eat it right now. Right now? Alright, I'll give it a... Noah lifts her head and looks around at the members of Eden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? That makes me number 6. What are you doing? Noah looks back at the apple, which is now in Cecil's hand. What a shame. What are you talking about? I don't think there'd be enough left for me. Whatever, I'll have some next time. I don't even care that much about this apple anyway. Weren't you just going on about how fascinating it was? That was then. Why are you so stressed out over that? We can just split it evenly. Exactly, 6 equal pieces, 1 for each of us. It's the first fruit of Eden. Everyone deserves to have a bite. Really? You bet. I'm good. All of you can have it. I've eaten an apple before. Splitting into 5 pieces would be harder than cutting it into 6. Oh my god, Cecil! She's like, yeah, can you imagine trying to cut like a fruit in uneven slices? Just have a piece. Then someone else can have my share. It's too much trouble, just eat it! So who's gonna cut it? I could use my scythe. You're gonna make it disintegrate. What? I don't think that's a good idea. It's hard enough to cut evenly with a sword. You can't possibly do it with a scythe. Have you tried it before? No. I just saw someone else do it before. Well, we won't know if we don't try. I guess so. Forget it. I'll just use my army knife to cut it. I poured my heart and soul into that scythe. I don't want to see it used for something ridiculous. Fair point. Schlick. Cecil produces a knife. Don't we have to wash it before eating? It's fine. I've already sterilized it. Shink, 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 shink. Cecil cuts the apple into 6 pieces. I'd say it's pretty even. Alright, everyone. 1 for each of us. Here you go, Noah. Try it. You're letting me have it first? Yep. Noah grabs a slice of apple. Crunch. She's definitely like the youngest child. Wow, it's so good! You guys have to try this. Alright, we'll have a bite too. Thank you. Aran and Isabel both grab a slice. Crunch, crunch. It's really nice. Splendamin has got nothing on this. That's because this is real. Dorothy, eat yours too. And you, Johan? I really don't. Do you want me to feed you? I'll eat it myself. Johan and Cecil each take a slice. Crunch, crunch. Not bad. It sure is. Now you, Dorothy. Dorothy eyeballs the last slice of apple, then picks it up. Crunch. Wow. It's pretty good. That was such a slice of life thing. Oh my god. The abandoned hero's dream. This is definitely Johan's story. Play. Loading. Beginning playback. Johan. Oh, Johan, you're way overdue for a checkup. You know that, right? Yeah. You always say that, but do you ever consider getting a checkup on time? Your body isn't like us Nikkes. I thought Cecil was human. I think I keep going back and forth. At first I thought she was the second human, but she's also a Nikkei. Okay, got it. There's no telling what could happen. Do you want to freeze up in the middle of a battle with the Raptures? I'm here for a checkup now, aren't I? Yes, I suppose you are. Since nagging you won't change a thing, let's get started. You know the drill. The scan should take about 10 minutes. Yeah, can you imagine medicine, or modern day medicine progressing to the point where we can just stand in like a little, like, tube and it scans us and knows exactly what's going on with our bodies? Just lie down and stay still. Okay. Cecil leaves the room to operate the body scanning machine. Johan lies down on the device. I heard like an MRI can take like an hour. Commencing scan. Oh, commencing scan. Please close your eyes. The body scanning machine whirs to life. Johan closes his eyes. Countless voices he cannot forget echo in his ears. So, I theorized that Johan has definitely experienced trauma of losing his previous Nikkei squad. And it's all the more realized his trauma when he watched all of Inherit get wiped out. Countless voices he cannot forget echo in his ears. And you know what's funny? This is supposed to be surveillance footage from Eden. That's how we're watching this, but we're it's almost like we're peering into people's thoughts as well. Like, there's no way this is showing up on the feed, right? The second surface reclamation war is bound to be a success. It'll be 100 times bigger than the first surface reclamation war. A commander destined to become a legend. Our new hotshot, Johan, will be joining us. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Despairing Nikkei. Do we really have to die like this? So meaninglessly? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The second surface reclamation war failed. And now you want to retreat? We spent so much money. How can you expect us to retreat with no results? Failure is not an option. Reclaim the surface no matter what. Yeah, you know, fuck the Ark. Johan's dream. I want to make that dream, our dream of the reclaimed surface, a reality. I'm sorry, Commander. Due to the recklessness of the new executive commander, Hotshot Johan, they pinned the failure on him? Oh yeah. Oh no, fuck that. I would totally hate the Ark if that was the case. He was the fall guy. Due to the recklessness of the new executive commander, Hotshot Johan, the second surface reclamation war has been deemed a failure. The central government has detained him for further investigation at the rehabilitation center. Breaking news! Johan, the executive commander from the 2nd Surface Reclamation War, has escaped the rehabilitation center and is heading to the surface elevator. Johan, you're surrounded. From now on, shoot anyone who defends Johan. They're all traitors to the Ark. Were people there to help him? Desperate. His Nikes broke him out? Oh my god, I would play an entire story chapter to watch all of this. If Johan got the same treatment as Rappy and got like a full-on, like, you know, whole-ass episode to go over his backstory, I would play the shit out of it, dude. Damn, chat. You know what? I like Johan, but he didn't get a lot of screen time during the main story, so he got benched for quite a while. He's getting what he deserves, and I feel like after witnessing everything from the Eden Sphere story, Goddess Fall Part 1 and 2, and now this cutscene, like, how can you not love Johan? He is just as tragic as all the other Nikes in terms of his backstory. Desperate Nike. You can't die here, Commander. You have to survive. Determined Nike. You can't just stay here. You have to keep going. You must live and clear your name. Shoot him! No mercy! Kill the traitor! Johan? Yeah. That's heavy, chat. The scan is done. Was that a dream? Huh? Her like surprised look is actually really adorable. How long was I asleep? The scan just finished, so about 10 minutes, I'd say. He passed out immediately. This our dude here, our guy right here, does not get any rest. I see. Johan sits up. I can't believe I actually saw you sleeping. I think this is the first time, except for when you first got this body transplant. Back then, I thought you wouldn't make it, so it was hard to tell you if you were asleep. It was hard to tell you if you were asleep or dead. Yeah. They really wanted to kill me. They inflicted injuries on me that were severe enough to be life-threatening. If it weren't for you, I would have died right there. Well, I owed you one. After all, you helped me escape from the Ark. So, was it Dorothy or Johan that helped her escape? I did? You certainly did. Your escape from the rehabilitation center distracted all the military. That allowed me to slip out of the laboratory and head to the outer rim, where I took the elevator to the surface. I see. Okay. That makes sense. Still, you're the last person I expected to run into on the surface. At first, I wasn't sure if you'd ever move again, but fortunately you adapted well. Frankly, when we were treating you, our facilities were sorely lacking. We had to quickly create a mechanical body to treat you, with barely any time to consider its stability. I was honestly a little worried. I wondered if you might just collapse and not get back up. That won't happen. I still have things I have to do. I see. Johan, do you still dream of reclaiming the surface? Yes, I do. I will make it a reality, no matter what. Our guy has been through so much. Down. Him breaking out of the rehabilitation center, assisted by his Nikes. That would have been a crazy scene to witness fully. Unpredictable. Last cutscene until we go into the epilogue chat. Loading. Beginning playback. In the Garden of Eden. Lovely weather. Haran stares absent-mindedly at the sky beyond the ceiling. Never thought I'd be able to stare at the sky so peacefully. We went through so much on the battlefield, and yet somehow it led to all of this. I could never have dreamed of a moment like this back then. Haran. Oh, hey Johan. What are you doing here alone? What are you doing here alone? The weather's absolutely perfect today. I figure I'd soak up some sun and enjoy this moment of peace. Hold on, let me get a drink. Excuse me. A moment of peace. I know, it's strange, isn't it? A few years ago, I never would have imagined I'd be enjoying such luxuries. It just goes to show that life and fate is truly unpredictable. I'm not sure I follow. Excluding Dorothy and Noah, everyone in Eden is here because we escaped from the Ark after the Second Surface Reclamation War. I just find that so intriguing. All those horrible things I went through, things too painful to revisit. Who would have guessed that such strong bonds would come from that? It makes me realize that life really is so unpredictable. That's the name of the chapter title. I see. If my old squadmates knew that the one and only hotshot Johan was my commander, they'd probably drop dead from shock. Don't you resent me? Don't you resent me? What do you mean? I bear some responsibility for the Second Surface Reclamation War. Why would you ask me such a question? Never mind. It was a ridiculous question to begin with. You don't have to answer. I see no reason not to answer. I don't resent you. Didn't I tell you when I first got here? Didn't I tell you when I first got here for training? Whether it's me or my squad mates who stabbed me in the back, we were all sacrificial lambs sent up by the Ark. I viewed you in the same light. You were another scapegoat created by the Ark. They used you however they pleased, and when they had no further use for you, they tossed you aside. You were just a grunt wearing the guise of a hero. It's true, Johan! They totally fucked you over, man. You don't deserve this. No one deserves this. We're in the middle of fighting for our survival. Why does the Ark have to be so cruel? So no, I don't resent you at all. There isn't a trace of hatred either. I've never asked her, but I'm sure Isabel feels the same. As far as I can tell, she genuinely believes that you're her commander and would follow you anywhere. You think so? So if you're still holding on to that, any guilt, let it go. Haran is, again, big sister of Eden. Like, she has literally helped all of the people here reconcile with one thing or another. Like, why is it Haran? It's almost like I feel like I've been robbed because I want more scenes with Haran. So if you're still holding to any guilt, let it go. Clinging to the past will only serve as a stumbling block for us now. Right now, we're not disposable cards to be discarded when things go wrong. We're a team, aren't we? You're right. We are. That's more like it. Haran. Yes. Thank you. Smiling, Johan. Johan smiling again. I've got to go. Johan takes his leave. The one and only Johan actually thanked me. Hehe, I knew it. Life truly is full of unpredictability. Look at her with her sparkly face. End of playback. Chat, we're caught up. You know what that means? It's time to watch the epilogue. Let's go to story 2.
Too much have I lost. Precious things. Far too many, indeed.
Oh wait, I gotta buy the stuff. Let's pick up all the relics. Are they really all tracks? There's 2 more. Where are they? This is a game of I Spy. It's good. That we mainly unscathed after such a good battle is remarkable. What? Crown, you got cut in half. What are you talking about? So, Dozer, how's it going? Hey, Kitsune. I am legitimately about to watch the epilogue. Right now I'm just kind of searching for the relics real
Lily
quick.
Weiss.
We had just
How did this come to be?
I have been skipping all the
Lily
cutscenes from
Weiss.
the rebuild
How
Eden
did this come to
minigame,
be?
and I watched it all
Too
back
much
to back
have I
right now.
lost.
And
Precious things.
I wish I watched
Far
some
too
of it
many, indeed.
in between Goddess Fall Act 1 and 2. Wait, is
Lily
that
Weiss.
okay?
How did this come to be?
Oh yeah, they are all the tracks. How are you doing, Kitsune? I need to go to the shop,
Too much have I lost.
and then I'm
Precious things.
gonna buy all of this.
Far too many, indeed.
I'm gonna buy all of this. Alright. Chat, it's time for the epilogue. That orchestra music, dude. Oh man, this music hits. Doing good, finished everything for Goddess Fall. Currently just finishing up stuff for a global account. Are you playing with 2 accounts? This music is so hauntingly beautiful. Alright. Chat, I'm gonna clear it. We're doing chapter 11 and then chapter 12 and then the epilogue. NA and global. It's supposed to be the same, right? This global, is there anything different about global versus NA? Or do you just have 2 accounts?
Figure it out yourself.
Because we all know that the Chinese version is different.
Ugh, so annoying. Don't wake me up.
The 2 accounts both the same. Okay.
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
Alright. The final boss of the Goddess Fall missions. Global's practically just me starting back with up Nikki from the very start.
This place too hath
You know
been
what?
cleared. Now let us
I
continue
probably
forth
would
upon our
enjoy
journey.
playing through the story again from chapter 1. It would help me remember all kinds of stories that, like, you know, I played 3 years ago at this point. Alright, chat, here it is. The epilogue of Goddess Fall. I am kind of nervous. I mean, I'm 2 hours and 15 minutes into the stream, and I'm like, it's like I've been stalling this whole time. Like, almost like I'm hesitant to watch this next piece. Not sure if you saw, but they already announced Nikkei CN first half anniversary and 2 very exclusive Nikkeis that are... Oh yeah, I saw that. I mean, a part of me is like, eh. The Chinese version is a Chinese version. Can't, like, You know, what are we gonna do? Unless they bring it over, it, like... I think for me, it's best to just not see it. Because then I might see things that I might want, but can't have, you know? Wata. Thank you for the hydrates, unknown. Alright, chat. Without further ado, it's epilogue time.
We must needs borrow the strength of the Ark.
Oh, it picks up right where we left off, kind of. Well, here we go. Even CN did not escape the trauma. Nope.
We will do no such thing.
The trauma is a part of Nikkei's identity. Like, to not have the trauma would be to not have Nikkei. Right?
I'd really rather not.
Both Cecil and Johan do not want to rely on the Ark, huh? Oh my god. The fact that Dorothy is reunited with Johan and Cecil. Damn, Johan probably has a ton of resentment for Dorothy, seeing that she wasn't there when they needed her.
I did reckon this matter would not be met with welcome, yet ne'er did I foresee so chill a reception. Pray, attend closely. How it came to pass I cannot rightly discern, but from the Queen's body did Lilyweiss appear.
Recap of the finale.
By her state and demeanor, 'tis plain she is not the true Lilyweiss. The most reasonable supposition is that the Queen hath, by some means, seized the body of Lilyweiss.
Wait. Nayuta has to know that it was Nihilista that brought the body to the Queen. So she is leaving out some of the truth here. Like, somehow the body went to the Queen. Huh, I wonder how that happened. Nayuta! Wait a minute.
In sooth, the Queen yet abideth.
Nayuta, why are you withholding the truth?
Meanwhile, grievous losses have we suffered, and the strength we once possessed returneth not. Moreover, the Queen is a foe the Ark must needs vanquish. There lieth no cause for us to forbear alliance with them.
Yeah, there's no reason not to ally with them.
I refuse.
Oh.
If we strike after thorough preparation, victory is certain.
Johan, where's this confidence coming from? You just lost your entire Inherit squad.
What manner of preparation dost thou speak?
You gotta clear your throat there.
In the present plight, naught remaineth for us but to clasp hands with the Ark, else victory is beyond our reach. This verily is certain.
What? Why does she have to describe it as clasping hands? What are the chances she actually just completely forgot about Lilith's body?
So it is. Whether ye oppose or consent, 'tis of little concern to me.
There it'll be.
All that behoveth is that I hie me unto the Ark and entreat their succor.
Damn. She's used some mighty big words.
Do as you please.
Consider yourself fortunate if you're not scrapped.
What? What's with that statement, Cecil? Dan, they really do not like her suggestion.
Pride hath no place at this hour. Use what means thou must.
I said we have no need of them, monk.
I agree.
Damn. You know what? Watching those cutscenes though, I can see why they're being stubborn. Yeah, fuck the Ark.
Cast thine eyes out the window, young hero Johann. What dost thou see?
The surface.
Pray, how doth thou find it? Is it delightful to behold nature at peace and in resplendent blossom?
Nayuta's being silly again.
Get to the point.
I abhor it.
Oh!
The sight thereof doth fill me with loathing. I delight in great buildings rising skyward, carriages coursing hither and thither, and the throngs of mankind in lively commotion.
Wait, really, Nayuta? We recently rewatched all those animated comics from the Nikkei YouTube channel. This seems very contradictory.
This desolate world, I tell thee, is a spectacle most vile. Pray, what deemest thou hath rendered this place so forlorn? 'Tis on account of them, Raptures and their queen. By their hand is the world thus brought low. Hast thou grown accustomed thereto? After decades upon this barren surface, hath this wretched scene become familiar unto thee? As for me, I shall ne'er grow fond of it. Though thousands of mine replicas have gazed upon this land a countless number of times, still do I hold it in abhorrence.
This is a surprising thing to hear from Nayuta, of all people.
No spot doth invite my gaze. All appeareth loathsome unto mine eyes.
She's supposed to be the monk. You know what I mean?
Dost thou spurn the aid of the Ark? Out of pride? Or because thou canst not forgive their trespasses?
Is Nayuta saying all that to be like sarcastic?
Awaken thyselves. Now is no hour for trifling with petty matters. The queen hath descended, and she hath seized the body of the strongest Nikkei, Lilyweiss. Seest thou any prospect of triumph? E'en the slightest chance thereof? Nay, thou seest it not. And yet thou persistest in prating of reclaiming the surface by thine own strength. What hubris!
Damn, Nayuta. They're gonna kick you out of Eden. They're gonna be like, you know what, enough of you. Shut up. Wait, she is calling them out, though. It's true, but I don't know. I understand it, though. I hate the Ark. Who gives a shit about the Ark? But they have no shot if they're trying to do it all on their own. They're down 3 Nikkeis.
Hast thy wits been undone by too long a sojourn upon this forsaken land? Prithee, behold the truth. How can folk of thy stature be thus?
Dorothy's like, I didn't understand most of that.
There is a way.
Ark is genuinely actually garbage with how its government is. Yeah. It's the central government, in my opinion. That's like I would consider it one of the main villains of this story. Like, we do not fight for the central government. We fight for humanity, and humanity is not the central government, and vice versa. There is a way.
Pray, a way to what?
A method to wield the Ark's power without borrowing it.
Oh?
The Ark is currently preparing for the Third Surface Reclamation War. They're enamored with their new technology and have been quietly amassing power in secret.
Oh, Dorothy did some reconnaissance?
New technology.
Yes, Eden's technology.
Oh shit, Dorothy, are you gonna expose that you were the one that sold Eden out by exposing the technology? So it's true. The rumors are true after all.
So that's why you've been smuggling out data.
I'm fanning the flames. If the Queen is their goal, that makes stoking the fire even easier.
When the time comes, we'll use that to our advantage. The Ark will pour everything they have into the surface, and whatever they gain from wasting their strength, we can take it from them.
That is far worse.
Johan does not like that.
Why?
That is utterly despicable.
Damn, to think that Johan still has... he definitely has pride.
Cease thy lamentations. Rather than disparaging each notion, I entreat thee to henceforth proffer thine own counsel. To charge into a conflict bereft of all hope of triumph doth not, verily, constitute a sound stratagem.
We will borrow his power.
Me?
Dost thou speak of the great hero?
Great hero? Me? Verily?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Alright, look at this is Dozer coming in to save the day. It's gonna look like this. Watch. Dozoro. Hey, look at me! I'm coming in. Johan, you called me? I'm coming here to save the surface. Okay, I'm done. I leave now. Bye.
So it is. I make no objection thereto. Yet,
Yet what? I like how she has full faith in me too.
If he refuses to cooperate, or cooperation is impossible,
What? I would never, Johan. I would never refuse. Come on, Johan. I'm just waiting to team up with you. I want to get cool hands like and feet like you, but at the same time, I'm also like Deadpool, so I don't think I can actually get cybernetic parts like this. Him trusting us is already a huge W in general. Yeah, dude. Dude, Commander stock is up right now, dude.
or even with his help, there's no chance of victory. Then we turn to the Ark for aid.
Why is she so shocked by that? So he said, if working with me doesn't work, then we go to the Ark. And Nayuta goes, I wonder, can the commander regenerate lost limbs? I bet you if you slice a hand off and you just stick it on there, it'll eventually just you don't need to like you don't need to like put sutures. It'll just connect like a Lego.
I hate it too. This hollow world.
understood. My thanks to thee.
Make preparations. I'll be the one to contact him.
This is where he called us. Johan turns around and walks away. So Commander just pulls a Resident Evil 7 moment.
Johan.
You know what? I'd like to think that Dorothy, this is around the time that Dorothy comes back from the cruise ship where we were vacuuming ghosts.
Ron, Isabel, and Noah.
Dorothy, you are hereby expelled from both Inherit and Eden.
Oh, shit! Johan's not gonna even, like, tell her anything. Dorothy is just like, so, about the three of them, what happened? And Johan's response is, nah, I'm not telling you shit. Get out of here. You're no longer a part of the team.
You are not to return.
Damn, and it's her. And thinking back on the cutscene, she was the one whose idea was it to build this.
Why are you so surprised? If you didn't see this coming, you're dumber than I thought. Leave. As you said, only the chosen may set foot in paradise.
Ooh, Johan with the one-liner. Oh, she used her words against her. Aha! Dorothy. That's gonna leave a mark. Dorothy did end up breaking her own rules when she made Eden. Yeah.
Are they all going to make it?
Who's all?
Marion, Scarlet, and Rapunzel shall manage it somehow, it seemeth.
Oh yeah, all three of these, they're all benched right now until they can recover.
But that child Noah.
She needs a body. That's what she needs. They're playing the intro music again. Oh my god, they did this on purpose. This song cuts so deep now because they played this at the end of Goddess Fall Part 2 when Snow White was waking up and her memories were back.
Ay, nay. Perchance I heard amiss. 'Tis said all goes smoothly, eh? 'Tis said they shall live.
Okay. That's a relief.
Okay, Noah's coming back.
Papillon, was it?
Is Crown still a severed body?
Yes, Crown.
That's why she's not showing up. Noah's brain is in a more critical state than it was for Rapunzel. Noah's actually got fried a little bit as well. Do you think that she might have a changed personality as a result?
May I offer you a cup of tea?
Tea, is it?
Yes.
Sure. No point just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. It won't change a thing.
Hey, you know what? Papillon is also a solid character. She's a bit gray too, as far as like what is her alignment. But when the going gets tough, she didn't abandon Eden, and she was given like an out. She was told, "Hey, if you want to get out of here, you can follow this path. It'll lead you back to the Ark. You'll be safe." But she took that opportunity to call Dorothy, and she turned around and came back to the battlefield, knowing full well that the odds of victory were heavily low. It's also good character development for Papillon. Yeah, Papillon got a good comeuppance. Well, and I think she deserved it. She has been kind of a neutral NPC, you know, peppered in. And I think her character got a lot of payoff because she's been at Eden for a long time. No, I would say she was heroic. So good. I'm glad for Papillon.
Come on. Let's have some tea and a little chat.
That would be lovely. Kilo, please prepare the picnic set.
Talos, could you prepare picnic set F?
Roger. Setting up now.
You go around carrying stuff like this?
Yes. You never know what might happen.
True. You know what? I said this before when I played The Last Kingdom on stream. But I like Kilo's design. I think it's really cute. It suits her. And she's a very unique character because of the fact that she relies on Talos. F, is there a picnic set for every letter? You know, F's in chat. F for the failed fight against the queen.
And there's really nothing better than this to calm your nerves.
Right.
Everything that Papillon has experienced throughout this course, this whole Eden saga, has just been so foreign and weird to her.
So the mind is the problem.
So in the end,
She transformed.
Dorothy.
yes, Snow White?
Come back.
That's right! Snow White's memory is back!
We have a common goal. The Queen. So stop that disgraceful work and fight alongside me.
Disgraceful work?
Damn. Dorothy's too proud to just take that sitting down.
Do you also think what I'm doing is disgraceful? I'm doing this for all of you.
Oh! Oh! That line! It doesn't... To be fair, though, it doesn't seem like it, Dorothy, because if you were really doing it for them, then... No. This is a delusional take. She thinks that she's doing it for her teammates. She has teammates that are alive. Too. They're alive and well. She could be with them, but then she has convinced herself that it is more important to take revenge against the Ark. But she's deluding herself into thinking that she's doing this on behalf of the Goddess Squad and their betrayal. When Snow appeared, I was really hoping they'd already show Snow's ult, but I guess we're gonna have to wait for another time. We'll see how. We'll see what. Let's let Shift Up cook. But that line though.
I'm doing this for all of you.
Oh, that was a nice delivery.
No, you're doing it for yourself.
Snow White's not gonna take that. Come on, Dorothy, snap out of it.
We have forgiven them. Now it's your turn to forgive.
Go ahead and forgive them as much as you like. I, however, shan't.
Yeah, see, exactly. No, again, Dorothy has had several opportunities to have a breakthrough past this. She had the one talk with Snow White at the end of Overzone. She had the encounter with Red Hood. She had the talk with Haran and with Cecil in the cutscenes that we just saw. There are so many moments where she is like literally the most stubborn character in this entire game. It's insane.
The Queen is defiling one of our own.
What did you just say?
Wait, hold on. What? Did you see that? Snow White's mouth moved when Dorothy spoke. I think Dorothy needs the consistent presence, someone to really help her. She just gotta stop moving around and just pick a squad. She had a squad and she left it! And then look what happened.
I'll never forgive her for this. Lilith should be sleeping peacefully in her resting place. But that monster stole her.
You remember?
Oh, Dorothy just realized that Snow White has her memory back.
So, Dorothy, come and fight with me. Let's kill the guy who so casually snapped off Lilith.
The guy? The guy?
The most beautiful flower in the world.
Wait. Am I reading that correctly? Probably a mistranslation. Do you think that she was referring to the Queen in that line?
Let's kill the guy.
Snapped off Lilith. Because we don't know how Lilith died. So this is like the first detail. We know that Lilith died, but we don't know how or what or when. Well, it happened around the time that Cinderella blew up the space station. But because if this was translated correctly, that implies that there's someone out there who killed Lilith. That's not a Rapture or the Queen. I kind of like that because that opens up another story thread. But if this is a mistranslation, I don't know. Let's see how this plays out. Oh my god, this interaction right here. Oh my god, it is. I don't know. It's so good. Ugh, it's so good. We're getting catharsis. We're getting some payoff here. Finally, Snow White, that has all her memories back, is finally confronting Dorothy and calling her out and telling her to come back. And the fact that now Dorothy acknowledges that Snow White remembers.
You remember? There isn't much time left. Really, not much. So...
Do you think Dorothy's gonna do it? Dorothy has done so much to set up her little scheme with the Ark. To get revenge on the Ark. Do you think she can actually do it?
You have changed a lot.
Dorothy flies away, disappearing into the air. Oh.
There isn't much time left. Really, not much. So...
Oh, she left. Maybe to do something first and then come back? Huh? Coping a little bit? Dorothy flies away, disappearing into the air. Snow White lingers, staring blankly at her retreating figure. For a long moment, a sad realization dawns on her. Those days are gone, never to return. The once brilliant past has now completely faded. Oh my god. You know what? It's nice that Snow White has her memories back. But the problem is, it's not like her memories were like all fun and stuff. That brings back all the pain. And comparing the past to the present. Because that's exactly what Dorothy... That's the problem that Dorothy's going through. She probably has the most intact set of memories from the past to the present. So she has like a direct comparison of how things used to be. And she is purely motivated by wanting to reclaim her past. Whether it's the past glory, past friendships. Back to the way things were. So, like, that last line with Snow White saying, like, the realization that... Oh my god. That's crazy. This is how they're gonna end Goddess Fall, though? No additional glimmer of hope? Did I join just at the end, lol? Doro never forgets that's her main issue. You know what? Where are the answers? Welcome to the stream. I was gonna say, she probably has, I think if you look at every single Goddess Squad member that's still living, they've all kind of had some kind of mental trauma. Snow White legitimately just forgot, like she lost her memories. Rapunzel is Rapunzel, and Scarlet, it has a drinking problem. Dorothy, like, literally, I think the way she's messed up is like she still sees like Pina, like the delusion of Pina, because I think according to the lore, Nikes after a while can always run the risk of having a mind switch, and I feel like the older the brain, the more likely it will happen. So it stands to reason that maybe it might actually help for Dorothy to forget a few things in the past, just to open up her brain a little bit. This is practically Small White and Swole White combined into the same person. Rapunzel has a magazine problem. Yeah, dude, those damn magazine subscriptions. Rapunzel, don't you know that you can find that stuff online for free? Right, chat? Goddess Fall. End.
Something extraordinary has occurred.
We're gonna end on her! Ah! Hey Freya, how you doing? Okay. So what are you up to? What's this bitch up to?
Verily, 'Tis even so.
She's talking to Nayuta. I don't like this. I feel like Nayuta is like being manipulated by Mirror. Something extraordinary has occurred.
So this is why you were so desperate to get to Lily Weiss's body. I never expected the Vophouse to only destroy the Queen's main body, considering how concentrated it must have been. It must be because her physical body was truly, in every sense, a monster. Who would have thought the lie I told Chatterbox would actually come true? I really didn't see this coming.
But wait, there's more! Right?
Verily, this may give rise unto other unforeseen events as well.
Nayuta is speaking very calmly about the fact that the Queen is back. Almost as if this is what you want. Let's let the scene cook.
I do hope so.
Unforeseen events. Mirror wants unforeseen events to occur.
What about Scarlet? She doth not fare exceedingly well. 'Tis said she must needs be remade from the very foundations.
No, my God. We saw that scene. She, Lily Weiss broke her sword, first of all. And then Lily literally face palmed her into the ground. I feel like Scarlet's in bad shape.
From scratch? What happens then? Will her memories be intact?
We can't. No. Don't hint at the fact that Scarlet will lose her memories. Please. Rose's body goes limp like a puppet with severed strings. Did Mirror just turn her off?
Really now, why interrupt an important discussion?
Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, this means two things. One, either Mirror has, obviously because she has Rose going around as her like physical enforcer, she has implemented a way to control her. Or two, Mirror has some kind of strange, crazy power to just disable Nikke's on a whim. Both of those are bad, but I think the second one's worse. Like, how strong is Mirror?
This is precisely why having too strong a sense of self can be a problem.
Oh.
What about Marion?
It doth appear that she may indeed be sustained by the affixing of a pseudo-core.
Why, Nayuta, why are you giving all this information to Red Shoes / Mirror? I don't like this collusion.
Yet, since 'tis not her proper core, its vigor shall not be infinite, nor her output without bounds.
Rose needs to be freed. If this is her second chance at life, she needs to be freed. Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. Nikke is gonna try to tease a reunion between Rose and Scarlet, and then they're gonna kill Rose. Or I don't know. They're never gonna let us be happy, chat. When Cindy finds out about this. Oh no. True.
Verily, 'tis more a measure to clutch at the thread of her life than aught else.
She's on life support, essentially.
Thank goodness. Her brain remains intact. Some queen gene may yet remain.
Okay, so some queen gene yet remain. Because when I said like that scene where the queen just rips out her core, I was like, wait, did the queen just eliminate the second queen, potentially being Marion, and just taking Marion out of the picture in terms of like being a contender for the title?
Verily, the queen hath absorbed young Lady Marion's queen gene.
Okay, So she hopes that there might be some Queen Jean left, but Nayuta says no, that's not the case.
Her dominion as a queen is now beyond all compare.
The Queen Jean isn't entirely gone, is it? Then something can still be done. Of course, that something is a problem for you to solve.
She's gonna make Nayuta solve. She's like delegating her as like, yep, it sounds like something you need to solve.
But really, how do you plan on dealing with this? The Queen, who now has the body of the strongest Nikke Lilywise. How do you intend to defeat her?
This I do ponder.
You really should think things through. Carefully, patiently, until you're absolutely sure. As for me, I can return to the Queen anytime.
What?
As if nothing happened.
What? What? Oh, I'm trying to put it into the mirror to mirror Kotodama versus the corruption code, right?
If I see that Marion has no chance, then I suppose I must.
If that be so, would it not be wise to dissolve the alliance forthwith? Verily, I discern that no further advantage may be had from thee henceforth.
Yeah, and then just like, you know what? Then we're breaking up.
Oh my, I suppose you're right.
I have a proposition, verily.
All right, given the circumstances, that does seem like our best chance.
'Tis fortunate thou art quick of perception.
I'll stay close to the Queen and send you the latest intel as it comes in, so be sure to make good use of it. Oh, right. You don't have any clones left, right? You obliterated them all.
Yeah, she's the only one, the last standing Nayuta.
Then how am I supposed to deliver this top-grade intel to you?
Huh?
Ah. You still have some left, don't you?
So it is.
How many?
Ever shall I remain beside thee, so let thy mind be untroubled.
She's like, I ain't gonna tell you. Can't she just make new clones? I'm assuming that she can wipe them out. If she could just reclaim them, she could just make more.
Just how many of these did you make? All right then, time to get moving. Let's give it everything we've got. For our Queen.
For our Queen? Oh, I gotta digest this. I can see why some people. I imagine there's gonna be some people out there that do not like Nayuta right now. I think this is a crazy turn of events, something that will make the future stories to come very interesting. I still like Nayuta. And honestly, I kind of like what they're doing with her as a character and what her role is in the story. She is very much a great character. Like, I think obviously she's been fighting with us and all that good stuff, but it just seems like she has an ulterior motive. Something that kind of makes us a little distrustful of her. Like, it makes you wonder, did she want... Because when she was talking to people at Eden, she left out the little detail about Nihilister having the body and giving it to the Queen. Like, she just said, oh, somehow the Queen got the body. Unless she just straight up forgot, she should have this information. So she's leaving out the details. So that's a little deceitful. Nayuta, what are you scheming? What are you doing? Is she like Johan was like pretty cruel to her with some of the comments he said, like, oh, you are scum. And it's kind of crazy to think, wait a minute. Is Johan right? It's not clear on that part when they say our queen, but it could mainly mean they're mainly going for Marion to be the main queen. I guess that's true. I won't jump to conclusions then. As I recall with them wanting both Marion, but each of them want different versions of Marion. Naruto wants Marion as a queen who could bring peace to the planet and to everyone, while Mirror, as we has stated, she wants a puppet. Yep. I think they are talking about Marion. Okay. All right. I think I assumed a little too quickly. I'm going to claim. I wanna finish the cutscenes of Rebuild Eden, so we're going straight to that.
We've won. Happy now.
Yes. I actually am running low on cash, so I'm gonna claim the rest as
We've
cash.
won. Happy now.
Okay. Let's quickly. So after that, we're gonna go finish Rebuild Eden and get the rest of the cutscenes. I don't know how many are left. I think only one's left. Nayuta is also connected to Deep. Yeah, Nayuta's like in the middle, like with all her clones. She has so much knowledge about what's going on from many different factions. It makes me really wonder, like, you know, is she good? I feel like her ultimate goal is a good goal. Like, she doesn't want, like, humanity to die. Wait, I'm starting to connect something here. Give me a second to explain. Alright. While you're doing that, I'm going to buy the rest of the stuff. And then we're gonna do Rebuild Eden. I have been farming, so I should be able to do it really quickly. I didn't realize that the Rebuild Eden minigame was time gated. Oh wait. Yeah, let's just get cores. All right, there you go. That's everything. That was insane, chat. I guess to kind of review that epilogue. I knew it was gonna be a chunky one. Just to see Johan essentially banish Dorothy, like that's definitely gonna leave a mark. Snow White having her memories and confronting Dorothy and trying to get her to come back and fight with them. Dorothy just leaving. I don't like. It makes me wonder like why she left. Did she leave because she's stubborn and she's like, no, I'm gonna continue doing my thing. I've already gone this far. Did she leave because she wants to take care of something first before she joins the Pioneers? Or did she leave because she was embarrassed and like the fact that Snow White of all people is talking to her like this? She's like, no, she has too much pride to stay. Like, again, like I said, she is the most stubborn character in all of media. What are the chances this is literally like Infinity War? Naruto ended up keeping the secret of Lilith's body and may have bring it to thought of giving it to the queen purposefully. What if Naruto was planning all along to make the queen more killable while being in Lilith's body, being that she can now bleed, and more than likely it's going to come to a showdown in the endgame? Verily, so it would seem. We don't know. And even if that's the case, that is very risky. I had a feeling if that was her goal, I feel like they would have said it. But that's a good theory to hold on to right now. I want to believe that Nayuta's on our side, ultimately. And I think, though, because she has kind of been this neutral force, she's not bound by things like the rules of the Ark or the rules that govern how heretics write. Like she's kind of a free agent, and therefore she is using what she deems is the best approach to accomplish the goal. She wants peace at the end of the day, and I think she believes that Mira's proposal of having another queen take the role is the most viable one. But I'm pretty sure, again, Mira is obviously another villain. Like, hands down, we are not going to be friendly with Red Shoes over here. And now try to connect that with what happened in Avengers Infinity War, where Doctor Strange gave the Time Stone willingly. As far as we know, we don't even know if Nayuta is even a Nikkei. I think they claimed that she is, or it was stated, but you know, it could be a red herring. It could be a mislead. Nayuta is manipulating, but she can't control everything like that. I know. She's trying to pull some strings in the background and using, you know, the factions to her advantage, which in a sense kind of aligns her with how Dorothy's been behaving. Except she's a little bit more nice about it, I guess. Because I don't think, now that she knows about the existence of Mirror and Rose, that is super valuable. None of the other main factions have any idea that there's this entity out there that's trying to pull strings. So that's really good intel. I don't think will Nayuta share that with anyone? Who knows? Now we wait for either a new side story, new chapters, and then we're more than likely going to have a new side event and units being announced this weekend. Cindy's gonna be furious about finding Mirror. Oh yeah, for reals. But how do you kill that which has no body? I think Nayuta is most likely the second model after Lilywise. All right. Let's unlock the last chapters of Eden Rebuild. Or Rebuild Eden. Alright. Chat. Let's go ahead and complete this. Cutscene! Alright. I'm watching this after the epilogue because I have a feeling that I assume that this is the right order to watch it, but let's see. How would you get rid of Mirror? Yeah. Where Mirror as an entity, where is she being projected from? That's probably going to be something that the commander and the counter squad is going to have to figure out. Maybe it's involved with Deep. Who knows? Loading. Beginning playback. Eden's spear is ready to go. Why is she shocked? Finally. Eden... What? What's that? Is it that massive thing on the top floor? That's right. So what exactly is that massive thing? Come to think of it, I've never heard what that thing's actually for. Why did you build something so huge? To strike down anything extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial, as in space? That's right. Never mind. I don't want to know. What's with the whole space thing all of a sudden? Why is the scale getting so huge? Wait, are you talking about... Yes, the Queen. What's this about a queen now? Are we heading to a kingdom of some sort? Does Noah not know who the queen is? I'm talking about the queens of the Queen of the Raptures. What? The Rapture Queen? How many times do I have to say it? Our goal is to reclaim the surface. To that end, we've chosen the strongest individuals around. Sure, you mentioned that before, but you never said anything about defeating a queen. If humanity wants to reclaim the surface, going up against the queen is inevitable. So long as the queen continues to exist, the Raptures will not cease to be created. As was proven by the Second Surface Reclamation War. In order to reach the queen, we must take the lift. And right now that place is teeming with raptors. Ah, that's why we need something that huge. So we can take down the queen without needing the lift. Precisely. We may be elite warriors, but there's only a few of us. If the raptors swarm us, we won't stand a chance. That leaves us with only one option, long-distance attacks. The elite Nikkes will take down any enemies that stand in the way of our attack. I think this is the most viable option we have available to us. That makes sense, but still. Good. Then let's decide right now. Eden will fight with everything it's got to take down the queen. Okay. If you're not up for it, you're free to leave. Leave? However, you must return everything that Eden has given to you before you leave. I like these shields. If you're fine with that, then go. I won't stop you. This is your last chance. I'm not going anywhere. You heard me. Since we've been granted so much power, we should use it to go up against something worthy of it. Let's fight together. I'm staying too. Even you, Isabel? I haven't really fought for Eden, and I still haven't fulfilled all my promises to Haran. Most importantly, I don't want to go back to the Ark. What's got into all of you? I'll be the odd one out if I don't agree, so whatever. I'm in. I'll do it. I don't want to go back to the Ark either. Whether I die here or out there, it doesn't make any difference. It's better to die having fought for something than not fighting at all. So we're all in agreement. Excellent. Looks like our ranks remain unchanged. Right. In that case, we should get started. All right. It's time we emerge on the surface as a force to be reckoned with. But before that, I have a word of advice. None of you are goddesses of victory. Oh, what? Johan, why would you say that? None of you are goddesses of victory. Huh? Aren't you being a bit too harsh? You can't be goddesses of victory, because you're no longer fighting for humanity. And you're not reclaiming the surface for humanity. The same goes for me. I'm no longer a hero. I won't fight for humanity anymore. Commander. So we'll do it. For a long time, the Ark... No. Not a single human has achieved this grand feat of reclaiming the surface. Neither did a goddess of victory nor any hero. But we will achieve this. Even if we don't get any recognition or glory for our victory. Even if we have to resort to any means necessary. Even if we all perish in the attempt. We must do this. We will achieve this with our own hands. Are you with me? I've never been interested in glory. Teehee, everyone in the Ark shall fall over in shock when they see what we've accomplished. I'm not interested in all that stuff either. Since the Ark forced me out, I am no longer afraid of death, nor am I interested in glory. Alright, we got a shot here, so let's do this. The moment the Ark's doors shut on me, glory no longer held any significance in my life. So I will do it. I must achieve it with my own bare hands. Alright, since everyone's ready to go, attack. Huh. Here you go, smoothly continue reconstruction. Alright, now we gotta construct power plant Mark IV. I thought I already did that. Alright, let's construct a dorm. Let's throw it right here. Dorm 4. And then we gotta construct power plant Mark IV. I thought I already did that. Why is he telling me to do it again? Whatever, I'll do it again. unit formation. Oh, now we got a new one. Alright, here we go. Alright, we'll put that guy. Oh wait, never mind. Let's put that guy, and then we're gonna put that guy. Alright. And weapon, we'll put the bat. Oh. We'll put the crowbar. We're gonna put this crowbar. Nope. We're gonna put the gun. I forgot which ones I assigned to which. Alright, equipment production. Make 10 pistol alphas. You know, this is my first time listening to the music. I've been playing this on mobile without any sound. I didn't realize I had a retro 8-bit sound to it. Oh shit, we got all kinds of weapons. Wait, what was I supposed to make? Pistol alphas. I gotta blow my nose. Man, chat, this is crazy. Alright, this ought to unlock the next, Alright, ready to unlock the next cutscene, chat? Hold on. Let me eat some of this real quick. To think we streamed for 3 hours, and all we got to this week was the epilogue. I sure know how to squeeze out a lot from my Nikkei streams. Also, I do appreciate that you guys are here. Whenever chat's active, my streams as a result get longer, but that's exactly what I want. So everyone being here, whether you're lurking or whether you're actively chatting, much appreciated. Let me see here. I'm eating Pocky right now. Alright. Let's do it. Oh. I was half expecting a cutscene. Construct 3 power plant Mark 4s. Construct collection Mark 5. Oh shit. Alright. Let's construct them here. How many do I need to do? I need to do 3 of them. Whoops. Power plant 4. And then I'm gonna create a resource thing Mark 5. Is that gonna be enough power? It's just enough power to... Fuck it, I'm gonna build more. Let's see here, another one. Yeah, we're gonna be making so much of this. Alright. Dick! That should complete the mission. Upper passage. We're basically gonna smash through this right here. Look at that! We got an elevator to the top! Alright. Hired. Collect a total of 30 million construction materials, 13 upgrade materials, and... Okay. Ah, shit. Let me see, hold on. Is there anything else I can build? Resource collection. You can only build 2 of those. That's kind of dumb. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue building the power plants. Like, all right, we're gonna blast through this right now, chat. Wait. Power plant 4. We're gonna have so many resource collectors. I'm trying to blast through this. One more. I'm assuming this is the final level. Wait, let's see. Can we... Maybe I can assign something to decrease the... This one. We're gonna put Haran there. There you go. I need to put another one to decrease the power requirement, right? Increase base power generator. Oh. I could do that. Let's put... What is it? This one? Boom! Easy peasy! Hey, it's moving along! That's good! Alright, now we just gotta attach all these other units, like this one. Increase resource dispatch. No. Oh, I didn't realize he was already assigned. Making sure everyone is assigned. Yep, it looks like it. This mission should wrap up pretty fast. Ah, damn, it really is time gated. Let's see if we can speed it up by doing dispatches. This is gonna take a while. Oh. Challenge, construct, assign Cecil to the command center. Oh, okay. So you have to put Cecil up here. And that's like the final mission. And at that point, Eden is considered fully rebuilt. Oh, we got the bottom floor. Should I just add buildings down here? Just to fill it out? Why not? I don't care. It doesn't look like it affects the percentage. Oh, shit, I put the wrong one. Demolish. It's supposed to be a power plant. Resource collector 5. Indian reconstruction gets fully 100% for completing the side mission. Got it. Let's see, is there anyone I can assign? Oh. This one right here. That's not enough. I need to decrease the amount. Oh, I know what I can do. Upgrade. There you go. I guess it doesn't really matter if we build all these. Nope, wrong one. But I'm just gonna fill it out so it's more of a completionist thing. Let's upgrade this. And then upgrade this. Perfect. Oh yeah, all facilities are working in optimal manner. Let's see, how far did we get? Alright, we're done with this, but we're still trying to get 30,000 construction materials. I could just kind of just let it ride for a second. It is moving, but you know, it's still time gated. Fuck it, I'm just gonna finish the whole thing. If I need to build other stuff, I'll just build it, or I'll just demolish stuff and put it there. I put the wrong stuff again. I guess it didn't matter actually. Okay, I'll put the power plants in. Keep it all lined up nice and neat. I did realize I'm burning through a lot of my materials. Maybe I should take it easy. I'm not that rich. Besides, I'm almost done. Hey, hey! Waffle delivery. Steve Chan, what? Thank you for the raid. Daisy, let's give Steve Chan a shout out. Welcome, Raiders. Daisy, there you go. Thank you, Daisy. Hades too, huh? Has your stream nights been like a rotation between making your way through Hades and Arc Raiders? Not gonna lie, chat. Arc Raid. The more I watch you play Arc Raiders, the more I want to play. I'm like, damn, this looks like it's actually fun. Cause it's basically, oh, all right, new day. But you get what I mean? So, chat, if this is your first time here, welcome in. My name is Dozer. I am your neighborhood Technomancer cat VTuber, and we have just streamed the epilogue of Nikke. I tend to stream my gacha games, but sweeping declaration, chat, starting 2026, after I'm all caught up with all the stories that I follow being Hawkeye Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Sentinel Zone Zero, and Nikke. I am planning next year to branch out and play more non-gacha games. How am I gonna do that? I don't know, because 2026 is gonna be a very, very busy year for me. Arc Raiders fun though, it's true. Well, I was like literally at the end of the Hades story, and then Arc Raiders came out, so it's like it ruined my plans. Ah, I see. The 2026 has a lot of bangers, and you know what's funny? Most of the bangers are indie games. What other kind of games are you into, Dozer? Well, chat, you might not believe this, but I play other things than gacha games. Yep, that's right. So I mean, to be fair, I have peppered in some different stuff, but like if you literally look at my schedule, most of my stuff is all gacha games. But I've been wanting to stream Expedition 33. I have heard nothing but great stuff about it, and I hate being out of the loop. I want to see greatness for myself. I want to finish Half-Life Alyx, which is a VR game. Last time I streamed the VR game, it was a lot of fun. I might even play some horror games. The only condition I have for streaming horror games, chat, is that y'all have to actually watch and engage with me so that I do not feel alone. That's the thing that I find most terrifying, is playing a horror game by myself. Hey. Now I'm pretty done with Hades, so I can play it online or offline, I think. I don't know. Wait, how much is Arc Raiders? I keep having to fight the urge to say Arc Knights. Alright, you know what? I know that there's synergies when you build. Well, I think you're supposed to build things next to each other, or above each other, or below each other. I have no idea because I wasn't paying attention. I skipped the tutorial. But I'd like to say my base is functioning optimally. $40 is not full price, but not like indie price. And I'd say for what we saw of the game, I'm like, yeah, that's a $40 game. Just like how Helldivers is a $40 game, it makes total sense. Like, a lesser barrier of entry than like a full AAA full game, like that's like $70. Or Switch, that's like $80 for some reason. I think $40 is a good like in between, because Arc Raiders, Helldivers, those types of games, they're live service, so they're gonna have more updates along the way, and other ways to monetize. If you ask me, I think if Arc Raiders sold at $30, I feel like it would be uncontested, because there's no way in hell that like I'm assuming Bungie's still working on Marathon. I don't think they would ever release Marathon at the same price if Arc Raiders was $30. Arc Raiders will keep its player base. I also heard recently that Escape from Tarkov just went to 1.0, or is gonna be 1.0 soon. And I highly doubt. I mean, Escape from Tarkov sells bundles. Like, I think one of the bundles is like literally like $250. How much is Escape from Tarkov? Standard edition is approximately $37.49. Oh, I stand corrected. It's basically the same price range as Arc Raiders. The Left Behind is $84. Prepare for Escape is about $113. Yeah, so they sell different versions of Escape from Tarkov. Yeah, the price is pretty justified so far. They already did 2 content patches. The one they released today even had a new map. Okay, yeah, no, not to say that $40 is a lot, but I feel like $30 would have still been a very competitive price and they still would have made a lot of money. Not as much money, but yeah. Either way, $40 sounds right. Especially for the gamer audience that Arc Raiders would attract. Because a lot of shooter competitive people, they're either one, they're used to Call of Duty / Battlefield, so they're used to paying a full price of like $70, or they're used to something like Apex Legends, which is free. So this is like that in-between market. I don't think Arc Raiders would have sold or would have been a free-to-play game. Otherwise, it probably would have monetized it a lot more aggressively. So I think it's a good sweet spot. All right, let's complete the mission. I'm almost done, chat. Just have like cosmetics in the shop, pretty much. Yeah. Like, imagine trying to make your money by just cosmetics in a game like Arc Raiders. Probably wouldn't have worked. It's alright. I think we get a lot of free-to-play games out there like Fortnite and Valorant and Apex Legends. I personally believe if the product is worth it, I feel like it's totally fine to pay money to play video games. Alright, we're gonna build the command center. Are we done? Is Eden done? That was the last building. That was the last empty slot. Do I have Cecil? Let me see. Refresh. Do I just take Cecil and put it in the command? Okay. Where is Cecil? This her? Yes. There she is. She's assigned to the command center. That gives us the final reward. And final cutscene! Alright, chat. Lock in. Beginning playback. Did we just beat Eden Rebuild? Are you kidding me? Here too? What is this? Jeez, even a place this remote is under surveillance? Is Cecil some kind of secret pervert? Damn. Oh, is she looking at the camera? Is that why? Why are there cameras installed in such a remote place? Wait a minute. I often come here and cuss out the commander and Dorothy. Don't tell me that's all recorded! Is she insane? Why would she install security cameras all the way out here? What should I do? Should I destroy them? No. Doing that will get me caught right away. I should take them down and then destroy them somewhere else. What are you doing here all by yourself? Why are you so surprised? Your eyes nearly popped out. You scared me. What do you mean my eyes nearly popped out? I'm dealing with a code red situation right now. If you're not gonna help me, then get lost. Alright, calm down, Noah. A code red, you say? Oh, hey Village's Hope. Welcome to the stream. I just unlocked the I'm assuming is the last cutscene of Rebuild Eden. Code red, you say? What happened? Oh great, now Isabel's here too. At least Dorothy and the commander aren't here. What's going on? Well, Noah tells them about the security cameras installed in the corner. That's what all the fuss is about? I'm not making a fuss. This is a big deal. But I don't think destroying the cameras is a smart idea, she says with a happy face. It could be a good time to review all the past footage. No, oh my god. She said that, and reading that, knowing full well that that they're gone now. We can't review the footage with Isabel and Haran anymore. Sag. Makes sense. I almost got caught for doing something stupid. So what should I do? How about leaving some more footage? Leaving more footage? What do you mean? Don't tell me they're gonna say a goodbye to the security camera. There's a saying, if you want to hide a tree, plant it in the forest. Then the more footage this camera captures, the less inclined Cecil will be to sift through it all. Wow, that's genius! Okay, then I'll start leaving a bunch of footage. But what should I do exactly? How about a letter to your future love? No! Chat, no, chat, they're gonna do it. Don't tell me this is a words from beyond the grave. I don't think that's in my future. I love myself the most now and in the future. Then leave a letter for your future self. A letter for my future self? Alright, I'll do it. Hey, future me. Still doing well over there? Well, keep at it. What in the world was that? I don't know what else to say! If you have nothing else to say to yourself, then how about the future versions of us? No thanks. What could I possibly say to our future selves? Or to your future selves? Here, how's this for an example? Oh my god. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Sneaky shift up, figuring out a way for... This is a way for Haran and Isabel to give us a farewell. Chat, for those who don't know, they heroically died for the sake of the squad, and now I can't believe Shift Up is doing this to us. How's this for an example? Our future selves, listen up. I'm sure we've succeeded in taking down the Queen. They didn't. The Queen has been reborn, and they both died, and we are at an all-time low right now. And they're playing happy music too. It hurt. Yeah, it does. I'm sure we succeeded in taking down the Queen and wiping out all the raptors from the surface. The entire surface probably knows Eden's name by now. As a new paradise and the base on the surface, I'm sure we have proudly shown its grandeur. It was a difficult journey, but we accomplished everything we initially set out to achieve. This is cruel. This is a bullshit right here. Shift up, you know what you're doing here. Yes, I'm talking to you, Shift Up. You've done an amazing job. They did. They deserve glory and to be called the goddesses of victory. Haran, Isabel, and Noah. So now, let's live our lives freely, doing whatever we want. Make Eden our home and travel to various faraway places without a rapture in sight. Or make Eden an even better paradise. Let's continue living happily in the paradise we've created. And almost got nearly destroyed. To be fair, we did just finish rebuilding it. That was cheesy. You really think everything's gonna go well? Who cares? We don't know what the future holds, so it certainly can't hurt to think positively, right? I guess so, but... Haran's right. None of us can tell the future. Here, let me try. Isabel's gonna say a message too. Good job, our future selves. I'm sure Haran's probably out exploring a surface completely bereft of raptors. Meanwhile, Noah has probably made a name for herself as the strongest shield around. She says that with a smile. How far do you plan on taking this delusion? I've heard Cecil is hard at work expanding Eden, and the ever so impressive commander is diving headlong into his training as he always has. Apparently Dorothy is taking a trip for the first time in ages. And it's for me... Oh, this is when she met the commander. As for me, I'm sure I've met someone I love. And we're having a sweet and wonderful time together. To my future love. Oh no, she's talking to us. She's talking to us, Chad. Pain. May we always be together. Ah! Ah! Sad. It still hurts. I'm gonna send a very displeased and angry letter to Shift Up. Dear Shift Up, you pieces of crap. I love your game, but did you have to put us through all of this? And just when we thought we couldn't feel any lower, you put in this, you sneak in this little time capsule of a video clip from the now deceased Haran and Isabel. P.S. Please add more male characters so that I have more choices to cosplay from. The end. Love, yours truly, Dozer. Still hoping that Haran and Isabel somehow make it back. Who knows? Who knows? Unless they somehow uploaded themselves to like the network. Cause, alright, random tidbit, but in Girls Frontline 2, when the way they come back after they die, because Girls Frontline, they're called dolls, and they're just robotic females that fight on the, fight with guns. Like Nikke's. But when they die, they can be downloaded back into another body. Like easy peasy. Well, this actually seems kind of fun. Alright, I'll give it another go. Go on. Ahem. Can you hear me? This is so awkward. By now we've reclaimed the surface and defeated the queen. It's all thanks to my shield protecting you all. You know that, right? That's all! Shit. They can't do this to us! Literally! Chat, look at this. We reclaim the surface. It's all thanks to the shielding, my shield protecting you all. Now, they didn't reclaim the surface to defeat the queen, but she died protecting us with her shield. So in essence, this is basically her saying like, see, I did. I told you I'd shield you guys. Actually already a theory as to how Haran and Isabel could come back, mainly with a nymph. Ah, okay. It's possible to bring back the dead from nymph. I mean, Red Hood! Well, Red Hood's a completely different situation. But the fact that Red Hood came back is borderline just magic. Like, there's no scientific explanation. It's like there's magic involved with Nikke technology. So be nicer to me. Stop nagging me all the time. Give me plenty of praise and look out for me, okay? Oh my god. Noah, when you come back, yes, we will give you more praise. You did good, girl. You protected Eden. Noah, are you really saying this to our future selves? Yeah, you sure it's not something you want to say to Johan or Dorothy right now? Of course not! I'm talking to us in the future. Fine, if you say so. Sure. Okay, that's enough. This is mortifying. I quit. Did Cecil watch all of that back to back? I had no idea that all of this was being recorded. That's crazy. Can you imagine a situation where it's like, oh my god, I had a camera here the whole this time recording everything? I had no idea. Messages left for the future, huh? Oh man. No. Is this finally where we get to see? Because you know what, I was saying that Cecil didn't really react all that much when the three of them were like torched. Oran, Isabel, Noah. All I can do is remember. So I promise not to forget. I'll remember everything you said and see that your dreams go on. Oh god. None of them could have really reacted properly. They're all in the middle of a full-on war. Yeah. If I was Cecil watching all these clips back to back, there would be so many moments where I would just be crying. I was like, they're gone. See that your dreams go on. I can't be certain, but I'll try my best and give it my all. So just leave everything behind here. And rest in peace, no matter where you are. Why is she saying that? See, the thing is though, they keep including Noah as if she actually died. So just leave everything behind here and rest in peace no matter where you are. Chat, Chat, I feel like they wouldn't say this unless they were permadead. Cecil grandma. Eden construction is now 100% complete. Rebuild Eden is now complete. Ooh, I didn't think it would be possible with the ongoing battle, but it was completed faster than I expected. This is great news. All that remains is rearranging the facilities to activate facility energy effects or completing unfinished side missions. Now that the urgent issues have been dealt with, you're free to manage Eden as you please. Once you complete main mission 23, rebuilding Eden will be free to you'll be free to manage Eden however you please. You can choose to focus on side missions or dismiss all units and demolish facilities to reorganize Eden as you please and play freely. Holy shit, that's a lot of materials. That's why we must believe they'll come back. If Cecil's saying 100%, why is the bar only at 79%? Oh yeah. Is it because I have blank spots? Wait, what if I... 80%. What if I put something here? I need to put... power plant. This, if I put this here, it should go up. It didn't. It didn't. What's going on here? There's no more missions. Side missions. Oh! I didn't real. If there's no circle here, I wouldn't know. 91. Yep, that stuff. They didn't have a notification circle, so I just never thought to click it. Well, chat, we might as well, right? I'm assuming that's all the cutscenes too, right? Like, there's no... Is that it? Did I just complete Goddess Fall? Hire 50 units. Oh my god, I'm just gonna pick a random one. Alright, you, I want you. I want you. All you need to do is just craft those weapons. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Let's just, you know, for the sake of the stream, let's just finish everything. I need to hire 12 more people. Pistol betas, submachine gun alphas, submachine gun. Alright, cool. Here, I'm just gonna put the facilities here. The equipment production facility. Equipment production facility. Alright, let's build them. So we needed... No. What do we need? Pistol beta. Nope. And then we need the submachine gun. This song reminds me of Persona 5. And then we're gonna do the next submachine gun. Alright. And then we're gonna make the assault rifles. Where's... I always lose where I put my stuff. Here. Assault rifle 1. Noah might not make it. Don't say that! She'll come back. Noah's gonna get an overspec. Just you wait. Now, she deserves to come back. Damn though, she's gonna come back. And two of her family are gone. And it's you know what, it's tragic. You know, Dorothy, the surviving member of Inherit, essentially, has just been banished by Johan. Like literally Eden has no Nikkes now. It's just Cecil and Johan. I mean, the pioneers are there, but they're recovering and then they're not a part of Eden. So what are they gonna do? What's Eden gonna do without Nikkes? Oh, here it is. I found it. There you go. Claim. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, now I just need to hire 12 more people. I could probably hire cheaper people. This is kind of burning through my resources. Snow White, Kilo, and Talos, Papillon, Chime are their last defenders. How many is that? 5 more units. Damn, how long does it take to build an assault rifle? I could have sworn I... Hold on. Oh. Wait, what do I need to make? Assault rifle betas. Upgrade a reduction for... Yeah, but we are so close to completing it. I'm just like, whatever. Alright, it's making its way downtown. So I need to hire 5 more of these guys. 1. Come on. Once these are done, I will be 100% complete. And just in time too, because I am sleepy. Let me see, chat. Did I complete my dailies already? I hope Pioneer will co-work with them from now on. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Pioneer's original purpose, you know, what was it, chat? They were splitting up to find the queen across the land. But then turns out that the queen's not even on the surface. She's in space. So, and then they fought the queen and failed. So honestly, like, there is no purpose for them to like split up again and wander the surface because their main goal has already happened. Did you complete your dailies? I did, because in 10 minutes is the typical gacha daily reset. All right, chat, we did it. 100% completion of Eden rebuild, or rebuild Eden. That was actually really addicting. Once I learned how it works, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm these types of simulators are my jam. All right, chat. Give me a second. Let me see. It's a fun little mini game, but very limited to how much you can really do. Yeah, I imagine that because it serves plot purposes too. I think the other mini games they are essentially they're meant to be mini games. This one, you are legitimately rebuilding Eden, and it follows the storyline of Cecil and her perspectives, as well as shows a lot about the history. Like, I think it was huge to finally learn about Johan's past. I'm just gonna let this sad music play. How, you know what? It begs the question, what's the next event that can possibly, what's the next suitable event to possibly follow this? Like, we've had the most heavy major present day story told. Like, it's gonna be hard to go back to like a slice of life story, you know what I mean? Like, they better give us some I guess, you know what, actually I take that back. We need a palate cleanser, something that's happy, something that's triumphant, you know what I mean? People who are skipping this out for now and playing catch up later, oh boy, they're gonna be wrecked emotionally once they get to this. I know. I like to be wrecked with everyone else, you know what I mean? Share in the pain together, chat. That's why we're here. Damn. Heavy music. Alright, chat. I need to come up with some... It's always tough to know, or to think about who to raid out to. Okay, who is this? Oh, I know who to raid out to. Give me a second. We are gonna raid out to a friend of the channel, Sparkles Bandit. Let me make sure I spell their name correctly. Sparkles. Alright, chat. I got a suggestion if you need. Never mind. Oh! I haven't done anything yet. Maybe I can raid to them next time? Who would you recommend, Kitsune? This music is suitable for like everything we've seen. I guess you could send it to me after the fact, Kitsunate. Well, I have multiple suggestions, so go on. I'd like to see. But yeah, I usually the epilogue, it's not, you know, it's not like too chunky as a as like a sole purpose to stream. So usually when it's like a hard mode with the epilogue, I don't always stream it. It's kind of like my Nikkei break, because otherwise I usually am pretty good at my keeping schedule with the Nikkei updates. But this one I knew. This one had to be streamed, and lo and behold, what is it? Where are we at now? This was a 4-hour stream, like literally just crossed the fourth hour, and we covered so much. Not just the epilogue. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. There you go. All right. Yeah, no, I'll add that to the list. It's always good to have choices. All right, chat. But with that said, I do appreciate y'all who tune in with me. I'm always worried because nowadays, because of work, my streaming schedule is a lot later than what it normally was, like by 3 hours. So I was kind of curious, like the people who used to tune in with me like earlier in the evening, you know, may not be able to catch it. But so the fact that I'm streaming this late and y'all are around, I appreciate it. I hope to catch you guys in the next stream. So just so you guys know, tomorrow I'm hoping that we can finish Honkai Star Rail's latest story update with Cyrene. I started it on Tuesday. I knew I wasn't gonna finish it, so I was like, all right, it's gonna be 2 parts. But today, of course, we have to stream Nikkei. The story, as sad as I am, chat, of all that has transpired with Goddess Fall, I love this game. This to me is a testament to how strong the narrative is, how confident I am that the team behind the storytelling is gonna continue to cook. I'm okay with the pain, because chat, let's be real, this type of storytelling, it hurts so good. We are depressed, but we are nonetheless still way invested. We want to see these characters succeed, to continue to grow. We definitely don't want to see them die. But you know what? Sometimes, in my opinion, sometimes when you kill off characters, it's a way to convey that the narrative team of whatever it is you're consuming is like confident and ready to take bold steps in elevating the story stakes and keeping us on our toes. Like, hey, you know what? There's no such thing as plot armor. People can and will die. Peak cinema of a story. Dozer, I think you're in Kilos's way. Oh. Wait, what? I follow practically almost every video for replace Nikkei. I make doors. Oh, okay. Hilo is usually walking around. Oh, you're talking about this guy?
Whither shall this world drift? And what choice must I make henceforth?
You're literally Kilos. I was just like, Kilos, where? Oh, you mean here on the map. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, this is basically the conclusion of this story. I think we covered everything. This should be everything. And you know what? I will never stop shilling for this game. I am hoping that the devs can, like, you know, feel the love. You know what? I think it's a good thing if there are players out there who are upset by this update. Again, it kind of, in my opinion, it kind of subverted some expectations. Kind of similar to how Infinity War subverted expectations, right? You know, how foolish of me to compare this to Infinity War and forget how that movie ended. I made a post about it on Twitter. I was like, damn it. But, you know what? Sometimes, ruffling the feathers of the audience, it doesn't change the fact that I don't think anyone's like abandoning the story after this. Like, no, we want to know what happens next. We are invested. And in the end, however we're feeling sad, angry, depressed, or unless you're crazy and you're thrilled by what has happened, ultimately, the story is very enjoyable. It kept us on our toes. The story will continue to keep us on our toes, and I'm gonna be here for it. She's dead. Red Hood's dead. Red Shoe's dead. Isabel dead. Haran dead. Yeah. What will happen next, chat? Anyways, I hope to catch y'all in the next stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are gonna be raiding out. So let me go ahead and start that right now. Daisy, share the raid message. You know what? I'm not sure if the raid message is actually working. I feel like every time it's posted, I see the numbers things. Is that what you guys are seeing, or do you guys actually see the emotes? I'm gonna copy it myself. Alright, chat. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night.